It's party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. Smokin'.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at the Collectors Club on this wonderful Friday evening. It's a Friday again. You'd love to see it. This week flew by. And we have a great show planned for you guys. The sweetest man that I know, our sweet Danny here, he did the kindest thing for me today, and I appreciate it, and I hope everyone in the chat's ready for it. He got his Ultimate Fallout 4 CGC slab back in from CGC, and he waited, guys. Monday, he waited to show it off. Guy, it's a heart of gold. I can't say enough thanks to this fine angel. How did Fern get in here? What the hell? Did they hold on a second, Fern? Fern, hold on a second.
Was he on the list?
Hold on a second, Fern.
You show me some ID.
What you want my ID for?
Just give me some ID, all right?
Hey, shit.
Okay. Okay, he's within the age. We're good, guys. We're good. How's everyone doing, man? Look at this. Look at this panel here.
I love the atmosphere you're trying to create here, John. It's an amazing
laid back
Yeah.
Because if I get any more like by the book, I'm gonna lose my mind, guys. Life is too. I told you, this Collectors Club. Come in, relax. Let's talk about the stuff we love, and you leave your problems at the door. How you guys doing, Eddie? How's your
great,
Friday?
Man. Good. I was off today, so that's always nice. Finished the show on Netflix that I'm really enjoying right now, Afterlife. I've spoke about it a couple times, but that's a damn good show if you guys haven't checked it out. And then I actually started reading a book, not a comic book. I know we're all in on comic books right now, but I actually started reading the it's by Lee Child. It's called Killing Floor, Reacher Killing Floor. It's the book that the first season of Reacher is based on.
All right.
From Amazon Prime. So I'm not usually a big reader, but I like that show so much I started reading a book, man. So
Jeez,
pretty good Friday.
It must be a good show, huh?
Yeah.
And Brenton, thanks for returning, man. How's it going?
Yeah, things are going good. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Awesome. Glad to have you, and we're gonna have a good time. Cash from the Cash and Out show on YouTube. The great interviews he's been having on his show. Love it. You guys got to go check it out. What's going on, man?
Appreciate it, man.
Jason fucking giving me bad news in the chat already. Sorry.
Forget
I
Chasing.
thought that was towards Cash. I was like, what? Why
No.
Yeah,
If that was towards Cash, you know what we would be
No,
doing?
never towards
This would be
Cash.
Eddie.
I'm fucking somebody up. Hey!
Oh, Beverly Hills.
You mess around in the club, that's what's gonna happen. Cash, what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. You know, like I'm pretty tired, but I was like, you know what? For John, I'll wake up.
I appreciate it. I can say it.
Can I
Can't
get
say
some
much
off my
for others
chest?
that I invited. Jeez.
Can I get some off my chest?
Depends.
Depends, buddy.
Oh, okay.
This is a public place. No, I'm kidding. What is it, buddy?
So you
it's
guys
against
were
one of us,
talking
you can't.
about you guys were talking about Spider-Man, right? And Fern was on that show, right? And you know, I just wanted to support CW. I seen Zach and Dean and everybody. I just wanted to support. And you know, Fern starts giving a little. It was spoilers, okay? I forgot I had the volume on, and he said something just specifically about Aunt May. I won't say it just in case nobody's seen it at this point.
No, you
for
can
whatever
say it at
reason.
this
I haven't
point.
seen it yet.
And I'm just like,
She sees angels.
I'm just trying to support, man. I'm just trying to support Fern.
It's okay. We
I
forgive
don't even
Fern.
remember what I said.
you-
What did I say?
Can you blame him though, Cash? I mean,
He usually
you're a
doesn't
guy
say
that
anything.
hasn't seen, you're a guy that hasn't seen the OT trilogy in like fucking
Whoa, I mean, we're
40 years, so
we
he's
can't
not
judge
expecting
40
you to watch Spider-Man.
45 years over 2 months.
Speaking about Fern, welcome, buddy. Thanks for joining the club this fine evening.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was off today.
Danny,
too.
of course. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
Nah, I was just gonna say I had some comic books coming in today, but apparently UPC is fucking getting attacked too today because ain't shit come in.
Didn't come in yet?
Mm,
It's okay, you save it for the next Collectors Club. We'll be here.
it's all right.
Danny, what's going on, man? Of course, no
What's up,
introduction
man? Good
needed.
to be here. Finished
Now,
the
Dean.
work week and what
What
the
up?
Wow.
Fuck, man, you guys are just like
He doesn't
it's
care
like
about
no. This
Danny
is this is the introduction. Hold on, Danny. Great to be here. Yeah, man. Love to be here. Pause. And then I start talking. He's like, "Yeah, you know, I finished." I didn't give you enough time.
What I'm saying, man.
We're gonna
Go
give
on,
it a
Dean.
3-second. How was your work week?
No, I was busy and now I'm happy to hang out at the club.
3 seconds
with
are
you
done.
guys. Pause.
Don't take a breath, Danny.
You're the center of this episode because there's so many people that want to see what that grade came out to be. So hang in there.
I'm afraid to
we'll,
find out.
We're taking bets. We're gambling on this.
maybe when we get to that point we can. No, we have Dean here. Dean, I gotta tell you something.
What up?
You're late. And it was traffic.
Yeah, it's traffic.
Wasn't it traffic?
Oh, you're late, Dean. What's going on?
I am. I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm having problems with my internet, and I was like, I just want to fucking hang out with the boys. What time is the fucking stream? And then I see you guys live on my YouTube. I was like, what the fuck? It was like 17 seconds. I was like, I gotta get in there.
That's okay.
Here I am.
The club, the doors are always open, so welcome. All right, let's kick it off quick, guys. What are we drinking tonight? I'm going with a nice little red vino over here. Yourself, Eddie?
Same, man. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Wow.
Oui.
Like Don Maton.
Don Maton.
Don Maton, drinking Sauvignon. Dean, how about yourself?
I have soda in the fridge. I didn't grab one.
All right, well, that's
I
good.
came here as soon as I saw it. I was like, I
I
don't
respect
have time
that.
to get anything.
Please, take 2 minutes and grab yourself a drink. Fern,
I got some
what
water.
are we guzzling down? H2O? Beautiful.
Some fine H2O.
Danny, I'm assuming you're the designated DD. Same thing. Okay.
H2O.
Brenton,
Not coconut water, Danny?
Hey, I got water. This whole row has water.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
They're all.
bunch of
With a
They're all.
straight edge.
If I hit the
Fern's
floor,
got
we know.
water, bro?
If I hit the floor, we know who's taking over.
I thought Fern would have a cerveza for sure.
Wow.
I got some more cough syrup right here.
Maybe this explains.
No.
John. Maybe this explains why me and you are the way we are. Our blood pressure might be a little fucking high. You know.
It could be, yeah. A glass is good with dinner, though. It's good for the heart. Cash, how about yourself?
Apple cranberry juice, bro. Apple cranberry juice.
Wow.
Love to see it.
Jeez, your
Juice
doctor's
box.
not listening. Your doctor's not watching, I don't think. But fine. Really?
Yeah,
Put a
dude.
little vodka in there.
It's almost
Really?
gone, but
There was a time when I found myself funny, but today you have proven me wrong. Thank you.
All right, guys.
John's.
We got to get started. We got a show sheet from here to God knows where. But before we do, Eddie, kick it off with the chat.
Oh man, it's popping tonight, man. The club's full on Friday night. We got Maestro beat Toy Mafia. You hate to see it. He's slipping, man. Lane Kramer, Paul Schreiber, Leo Hernandez, Lemur. How you doing? Tukathri, Vintage Rebellion, Danny Lee in the chat and on the show. He's a multitasking man. Absolute Irwin, Daminator. We got Brenton as well in the chat and on the show. Cuervo, how you doing? Jimmy Hernandez, Dennis Perez. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see, who else do we got? Chasen, giving me bad news in the chat. What a dickhead. I don't know if this is us or if this is Zach, but Zach, if you're tuning in, thank you.
I think it's that. What's going on, brother?
John Ortiz, what's happening? Badfish, what's going on? We got 2 chases in the chat tonight. Oh man, we're gonna have to skip
Holy
ahead
man.
because we just got a super chat from Paul Schreiber. Says cheers to another excellent addition to the CW lineup and another 9.8 for Sweet Danny Lee.
That's a lot of
Please.
pressure, Paul.
Appreciate the
It's a lot of
support,
pressure.
Paul. Appreciate the support, brother.
Exactly. I lost my place, but we got Walton. We got Mark B. What's happening? Pudgy.
Yo,
in the chat.
Pudgy, what's going on, Joe?
Dean also in the chat. Jazzy. I'm seeing some new names in there tonight. But yeah,
Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Daniel.
My brother?
And Justin Harass. You love to see it.
Wow.
And there's Toy Mafia. Late. Again, you hate to see
It's
it.
okay. Nobody got the Daniel, my brother, from Elton John? Okay, it's okay.
I missed it, man. I'm sorry.
I had to go
was
check
focused.
Facebook.
I
I invited Steve. I was like, "Where's Steve?" Fuck, you hate to see it. You see what happens here. Forget about it.
He slept
Hopefully
in, man. He-
hopefully he shows up.
He
Okay,
looked
guys.
like he was having chicken wings or something from his Instagram post.
Oh, maybe he was out. Okay, well, the door's open. He can come in. Okay. We ready to get started here? We got a show sheet that's it's pretty loaded here. Let's get this thing started. Holy mac. You know, these computers nowadays, they give these old fogies flipping control. Hold on a second, people. Okay.
It's probably all those
Weird.
clips.
That's probably because I went to... There we go, guys. Here we go. Collectors Club. We're getting ready here. Okay. So, we're going to kick it off with Sideshow, like we usually always do. They gave us a little tease here today of the quarter scale Spider-Gwen premium format. What do you guys think about it? It looks dynamic. It's promising off the light pole there. I don't mind it. It looks good to me. But Eddie brought up a good point. I think it was Eddie in the chat that brought up a good point, and I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let him say it. And now I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah,
Eddie, take it away.
where does this web go to? It's weird to see something like that because you see stuff like that on like Diamond Select statues. They don't mind having shit out in the middle of nowhere that doesn't make sense, but to see a premium format that has that web going up like that, like I don't know if I'm guessing it's just her on the lamppost, so there's not like a building that like is above her or anything, or so that's gonna be interesting to see how they figure that out or how they work that out.
Yeah,
But
it
other
would
than
make
that, I
sense.
saw it and I thought it.
Well, it could be a high
looks
tower.
fine.
It would make
Like
sense
a
if the
skyrise.
lamppost was above her, like she's swinging through it, you know?
Yeah, I think they're trying something new, and I don't know if it works.
Mm-hmm. And well, that's where she's gonna peg in right off the lamp pole.
Yeah.
And it's the same. We're gonna talk about. I think the next piece is very similar as to the positioning that they're pegging these bodies in on the bases. Do they make sense? This one's not bad. I think the next one's worse. Does anyone else have any other thoughts? You guys, anybody picking this up, by the way?
This is not a character I'd want to get.
Yeah, this isn't for me. I know I showed it to my wife, and her only
wife.
comment was she liked it, and but she doesn't like the over sexualization.
Oh,
I guess
boy.
she felt like the chest area for Spider-Gwen was like really pronounced in this statue, so that really bothered her.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess from a female perspective, that was very noticeable.
Well, we got two people here that just joined us, Sean, and the captain himself.
Yo.
Right there. Look at him.
Could not miss the
just letting
miss the
anybody in the
9.8
club, bro.
reveal, bro.
I
was in
can't
the
do-
VIP room, baby.
There's too much pressure, guys. Too much pressure.
God knows what you were doing down there.
Zach and
Zach.
Cash are matching.
Yeah, Zach.
Wow.
As a
Wait, I can't
Spider-
tell the difference between
Spider-Man.
Zach and Fern. Which one's which?
Seems racial.
We don't all look the same.
Yeah, right.
Zach as a Spider-Verse guy, what do you think about that statue? That Spider-Gwen?
Can we bring it back? There we go. I don't agree with what Brendan said. I don't think it's that over sexualized. Like if you're doing a web swinging pose, you're bound to have, it seems
There-
normal to me.
You saying
Like, it's
she's
not-
she doesn't have any what's the word I'm looking for? She's not wearing the right fuck. I don't even know what the fuck the word I'm looking for is. I get you.
I don't know what the word you're looking for either, but it looks fine. I mean, You know, it's a heroic pose. I don't love the way they have it attached to the lamppost. But I mean, I think it looks good. I really hope they redo like another Miles. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think it looks overly sexualized. I mean, she's got a little bit of headlights going on, but not like
Wow.
not
Words
like
there. I like it.
overly, out there. So, yeah, I mean, it looks good to me. I mean, from what I can tell from this picture, but yeah.
Sweet. Okay, we're gonna move on, guys. I just want to mention something. Bear with us, guys. I know some of the pictures may look a little off. I don't know. Something's going on with Streamer. We were playing with it today. Managed to fix it. Just keep an eye out. Let us know what's going on. Next on the docket, we got the sideshow. We had seen and talked about this on In and Outs, but it was a preview, like a little. We didn't get to see the full statue, so they dropped it up for pre-order. Sideshow Collectibles. This is the Ahsoka Tano versus Darth Maul diorama, guys. I believe it's coming at 6 scale. At a price tag of $595, expected to ship September 2022 to November 2022, and we don't know the edition size as of yet, still to be determined. Now, this is what I was referring to, was how they peg into the base. Same like the Gwen. For me personally, I'm not a fan as to how Ahsoka's leg is pegged into the base there. I don't like it. What do you guys think? Is this a diorama you're into? I know it's been getting some love in the community, but I'm personally just not feeling it.
I agree with you about how close.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dean.
Oh, yeah, I don't like Maul, but this is cool. I like that they kept them animated instead of that weird, realistic animated amalgamation that people tend to do. But it's nice. 6 scale is pretty cool, so it's going to be a pretty big piece, so I don't hate it. I wouldn't get it, but I don't hate it.
What bugs me more than anything is when we saw the RSVP, I didn't like how close they were, because they're using the throne as a way to peg them both in, and I thought for an action scene, they're a little too close together. So I didn't like that, but what really bugged me is the burning effect, or like the Mustafar / lava effect they put on there. I feel like that's unneeded.
Ugh, that's terrible, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to throw that in, because the throne room is on Mandalore. Like, it's not burning or anything, so I don't know why they did that. It's a big mistake to me, so that turned me off immediately. And I'm not 1/6 scale. I mean, I get it; it's a diorama. I don't love it. That I was hoping for 1/5 or above, but yeah, that lava. I did like it originally, and that kind of took me out of it.
I know I'm going out over. Leo. I know I'm going out over, but the only thing I'll say is I took this to be like a lightsaber cut, not like lava or anything like that. Like they were fighting with lightsabers and like fucked up the throne or something like that. That's the way I took it. But
yeah. I could see that for the slash on the arm rest there, but everything else, that would be a stretch.
Yeah, you guys came in a little bit later. Just to let you know, this episode, we got a big panel. It's going to be like a free-for-all. You guys speak when you want. We're not necessarily going to go in order. So you guys give your thoughts. Always welcome.
Shout out
Leo.
to Lemur. What up, Angel?
Sweet Angel. Thanks so much, brother.
I completely agree with Eddie on both of those points. I do think they're just too close. Like it almost needs to be like double the distance, I think, for it to really make sense. And that macaroni pizza melted thing on the back, I don't like. I mean, that's a huge lightsaber swing, like on the side, the back. Like, I mean, that's very clearly like they're trying to add some sort of something to that. The price is really good. You said this was how much?
$595. $595.
Yeah, I mean that's basically 2 6-scale statues and a base for like $300 a statue, basically. So, that's not a bad price. It definitely does look really well sculpted, though. I mean, it's definitely like right off the screen. I just feel like it seems really too small. It might be one of those things where they made it smaller for displayability's sake, like more compact, but I definitely think
Yeah.
the distance just seems awkward, and the way that she's like, if you can
Yeah.
scroll back a few photos, the way that she's kind of like fainting that just looks so weird. Like,
Yeah.
like if I saw a 6 scale figure pose like that, it would strike me as odd. So I think Maul looks fine. I just think Ahsoka, the way it's like, I don't know. I just really don't like that.
Them being
she
that
should be-
close, they should be already engaged. Like the
Exactly.
sabers should be engaged.
Yeah, there should be
Yeah,
clash.
she's
clash
like
or
one
something.
wrist twist away from cutting him in half.
They are both in
Again.
positions.
Yeah, again.
They're both in poses that they do though. Like you're talking about her jump backwards. She does that a
Yeah.
lot, I feel, in battle, but it's just that they're too close for it to be portrayed well. You know.
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah,
it's forced choreography.
Yeah,
Yeah, they look like
completely
they're
agree.
dancing, like they're in the Sound of Music. The hills are alive.
I definitely agree with the points that I think they are too close together, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna be looking to maybe add this one, depending on how the final turns out. Because I love, like, whenever I tell people you got to watch Clone Wars deniers or people who never got into Clone Wars, I always tell them to watch this last arc, and so it's some of my favorite Star Wars ever. So I would definitely consider picking this up just based on my emotional attachment to the thing itself. But yeah, it's not a perfect statue by any means, but yeah, I like it for what it is
How about-
and for the price
how
point.
Well, what if you angle it so you see the back of her or the side of her? It might look better.
Maybe.
She
Like
should be
different
jumping
viewing.
backwards. They're
but-
running in the same direction with the same leg
Yeah.
poses. It looks like you said. It
They're
looks
parallel,
choreographed.
the legs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also like, I know I just mentioned the statue's probably too narrow, but I mean, having a compact statue is really nice because if you have a bunch of big pieces, you can accent them with, if you only have like a foot, 15 inches on a shelf left, you can put this in there and be able to maximize that space. Because that's the problem that I have right now is a lot of my statues, they're like 20-inch, 30-inch, sort of like width spaces, and I only have 36-inch long shelves. So I mean, like this one and that Spider-Man symbiote premium format, that's real narrow but really tall. Like, I think those are actually really nice to accent those bigger, wider pieces.
How about yourself, Cash? No, you jumping into Star Wars for the first time now. Does this interest you at all?
This doesn't interest me at all. I mean, surprisingly or not, like I had mentioned before, I actually started watching Return of the Jedi, right? So I'm like, oh shoot, Luke. But yeah, man, this doesn't interest me. I do like how they're doing it. I agree with Eddie on the size. But all the points that Zach made, I do agree with. I don't understand, what's on the side, as far as like why they did that. And I've heard a lot of people kind of about the motion, the saber motion. They don't really understand why the effect would need to be there if the statue itself is going to be still, because it can't move. So that's just what I've been hearing.
I think it just implies motion. Like the Hot Toys, I mean, I actually never have used them, like when I've had figures that had them, but every time I see them used, like with someone that actually gives it a college try, like a decent shot to do it, they always look really good. The blades in motion effect, I actually don't mind it at all, and I like the way they have the white highlights on the top there on Maul's blade. It looks looks pretty awesome, to be honest.
For me, the only missed opportunity I think they did, well, there's more than one missed opportunity, but I think here on this, because this is supposed to be like the track of the floor, I'm assuming, that should have been able to light up. Those three little indentations there that are white, I would have liked to see that light up.
Yeah.
And the sabers, but Sideshow, you're asking too much for a light up saber. All right, guys, moving on. We have this thing here was a surprise. This is the Cable statue by Kotobukiya. 6 scale. $635, expected to ship October to December 2022. The edition size is still to be determined. The Kucherik brothers played a part in this artistically. So, big names, of course. What do you guys think? Any interest, especially at a 6 scale?
I for one, I mean, I know you guys are all more statue collectors than I am, but I for one love the idea of 6 scale statues because my thing is, I think I love the look of 3rd scale, I love the look of 1/4 scale, but just the room for all these huge diorama bases and all this stuff, I just don't have, and I'm definitely pot committed in the 6 scale scale in the 6 scale. So I definitely like the idea of stuff like this. I know it's not for everybody, but for someone like me, it's definitely very intriguing.
How about yourself?
Sorry,
go ahead. Yeah,
635 is way too much, and the head.
Yeah, the
people in
price
the comments
point's
say the
too
head
high
is too
for
small.
1/6.
Especially Kotobukiya is not, in my opinion, I don't think they're like a premium brand. I've seen a lot of their stuff at. We have a store called Gravity Damage, and there's a few of their pieces that I think look pretty nice. They had that. It was like a Japanese artist themed line of statues for Star Wars and then DC, and they looked okay. But I mean, they were like $200, so I don't really see what makes this $400 more.
Well, weren't they mainly 1/10?
I think those were 1/5, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been probably like 1/7, but I mean, even then, like 3 times the price for. I don't know. It seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't know anything about Cable, other than he looks really cool. This statue does look really cool, but like, I agree with Zach. It's way too overpriced. Kotobukiya doesn't make. All the Kotobukiya stuff I have, like the Boba Fett's, are like, it's just like plastic. It's not like
polystone or resin.
Polystone or anything. So is this polystone?
It's resin.
It's resin. You got to remember though, you got
That's
the Kucherik brothers working on this, right? Those are two big
I-
names in the industry.
Dude,
I
Jesus
think
Christ
this
could
looks
have sculpted
great.
this.
I think this looks great, except for the small head and the
Small
scale.
head.
Like I'm invested in 4/4, so if this was made in 1/4 and it had a bigger head than me, but did I just say that?
Yeah,
You did, bro,
So,
you did.
But
is having a sculptor that's really good on a company that's not really good, does that make the difference? Like,
Well-
I mean, I know the Kucherik brothers are like really big and really respected, but I mean, 630 for a 6 scale statue. Like,
I think that's what you're
from
paying
a
for is the name.
low tier brand, like.
Yeah, that's a hard pass.
yeah,
Mm.
like I said, if
Agreed.
this was 1/4, I'd maybe consider it, but that head is a little too tiny.
What's on the side
That's-
of his head, Danny?
That's just his like like a mic or whatever. His
Walkie-talkie.
Oh, I've never seen
doohickey.
him
He
have
has
those
it.
and anything else.
He's had it on X-Force.
Detail's nice on the back. You got the guns. The base is nice. Hey, there's a lot of detail for 6 scale. You got to give the credit
Yeah.
there, but I think the price point. I can't get past the price
Yeah.
point. Come on, guys. We give
Man,
Hot Toys
looks
and
and
stuff.
feels like Cable.
Yeah, we give Hot Toys flack for their prices. We're gonna go. Come on.
Mark B said, "Did Beetlejuice shrink his head?"
Jeez. Yo, Zach, I want you to drop. We got 37 people in here right now. I want to make sure everyone's having a good time. Everybody drop a hashtag. You're having a good time. Everyone in the chat, hashtag Club Life. Spread the word, guys.
Wow.
Put it in the chat. Put it on your social media. Hashtag Club Life. Let's get the club on the map, guys.
Also,
don't
hashtag
see
Latin
any-
Gandalf.
Well, no.
Ken J, it's Kotobukiya.
Yeah. Thanks, Danny.
Let's get that hashtag.
Let's get that hashtag out there. Thank you, Zach. Okay, so I'm gonna blow past these 3. I just
Wow,
was putting.
Jason, the dick.
How dare you, Jason?
What did Jason put?
You put hashtag.
We'll kick him out.
eh.
Yeah, hashtag. Yeah.
Get him out of the
Okay,
club.
good. He'll never
Looks
be
like
here
a small
again.
head.
Okay, this is what we're doing here. I'm just gonna blow through this. I saw this on Sideshow's site. I thought this was pretty cool. These were 3 prints. We usually don't talk about prints, but I thought they were really cool. Sold separately. So the one on the left, furthest left with Black Widow, that is by Andy Park. $80, edition size of 150, and it comes out. Well, it's out right now technically. Well, April 2022 to June 2022. All 3 of them. Second one is the by Ryan Mendering. $80 again, edition size 150, and same for the third. I just thought these were so cool because they're separate. So you can purchase them individually, but then you can also put them together on your wall separated, but it makes that whole one picture. I thought these were really cool.
Dude,
I thought of
really-
CC
I
right
didn't
away.
know it.
No,
I
no,
didn't
all
notice-
available.
I didn't notice you could do that. I saw these on Sideshow, and they're all cool, and I didn't even notice that you can put them all next to each other. It creates a bigger picture.
Exactly. Now
Didn't
I
the
put
Hot
them
Toys
this
take-
way. I connected them up for the show, but they're separate. There's no white line. It's just a white border. But just so you could get an idea, if you have it on your wall separated, how cool that would look in your man cave.
Didn't the Hot Toys boxes for Civil War do something similar?
They could have.
I think they did.
Parts? I know they did that
did.
for the Iron Man
Hot
2.
Toys
They
had
did that.
boxes.
Yeah, probably. They probably would have.
I like how Black Widow's looking at Ant-Man like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I like how
Watching him
Vision, like,
shrink.
the cape is onto the second print and so forth. The Iron Man's arm, elbow is on the first one, right? It just all connects. The shield, cap shield. I thought it was so cool. Okay, guys, moving on here. So this bad boy, I'm glad Zach is here. I'm glad Zach is here.
Man, I'm so glad.
So this is, we're going to move on to Prime 1. So this is the Rotunda T-Rex. $899. Estimated arrival is May to August 2023. And yeah, this is the smaller scale to the larger one we had a couple of years ago. I think that one was around $19.99. That was the more of the diorama that we had. With I think there was a couple of raptors attacking the T-Rex, or just like the end scene of the movie. But great alternative to people who really love that statue and just don't have the real estate for it. They're putting this up for sale. What do you think, Zach? Is this something you're going to add to the collection?
Holy shit! I didn't. Okay, when I saw this on the groups, I
Yeah.
thought this was just the reissue without the
No,
Raptors.
no.
I didn't realize it was a smaller scale.
It's smaller. Yeah, this one's 37 centimeters
Holy
in height. Yeah.
shit. That's God damn it, John. That's
Sorry,
amazing.
brother.
So Chronicle made a Rotunda Rex, and then Prime 1 made one, and I always felt like Prime 1's was much better. I thought Chronicle, the head was way too big. This looks really nice. And the banner, I believe on the Chronicle it was polystone. I'm reading their site right now. It says it's fabric. So that's amazing. This is super tempting. I missed out on the first two Prime 1 Rexes. Do you know if Sideshow's getting this, or is it just on like Spec Fiction
hard
and
to
other
say.
sites like that?
I got it off Prime 1. I got it off. I don't know if Sideshow. I don't have anything on Sideshow yet, so we'll wait and see. Sometimes it drops a couple weeks afterwards.
As
This
someone
looks
who's been
crazy.
called rotund myself, I find it offensive that you guys keep saying it.
Oh boy.
But yeah, this is really cool. I was with Zach. I thought this was just another version of the same thing we'd already seen. Did not realize it was a smaller scale. That's really cool. I would be super thrilled to see this in Zach's collection.
Oh no, this is bad, Dean. This is bad, bro. This is fucking
And
bad.
and you know what's really cool? You know what's really cool? The banner is actually fabric
You can remove
with
it too.
wiring. Yeah, say it again.
Oh, very cool.
They have photos on the site where you could take it off the base. It's probably
Of course.
just wired. You could just place
It's just
it there
wired.
and- yeah.
Exactly. So that's a cool touch.
Nice. You love to see it.
Another super chat from Lane Kramer.
Lane.
Mara went live on Spec Fiction if anyone wanted.
Oh, we're getting there. Lane is like geez, Lane's like, I want Lane on my team on the Olympics because ahead of everybody. We're getting there, brother. We're getting there.
Do you guys think that 900 is a good price point for this?
That's pretty solid, to be honest. Because it's how tall is it? It's 40 centimeters. So what's that? A foot
37.
and change.
It's 14
37.
inches.
Okay, 14. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, if you're saying, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because it's also 14 inches by 14 by 14. So it's a pretty nice size statue.
So those are the two right there in comparison.
Plus, Prime 1 is expensive, man. To be honest, like
Heck yeah.
because of the materials that they use and the quality of their paint, like I would sooner pay $8.99 for this than a 1/6 scale Kotobu Kia for $6.
What is that on his back?
$35. Raptor.
It's a raptor.
That was the original.
Is that accurate to the movie?
The original one. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
In the last scene, remember when they were all leaving the park? They were leaving the building.
The Rex. Yeah.
The T-Rex came in to save them.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a banger of a statue. And
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm
I kind of like.
tempted,
Go
I'm
ahead.
tempted to get it as well. I don't mind that it's smaller. A lot of people are saying it's too small for a Rex. I don't mind that much. I got the smaller Rancor, and I feel like it works really well for people that need the space, and they don't want to have like, because a normal size Rex would have like a 30-inch base, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's cool to have something like that, but it's also very cumbersome. I don't know. So I'm very interested in it. So far, it's on the top of my list because I do want something to represent Jurassic Park in my collection. So this is probably what I'm leaning towards right now.
I like
And
the
the
pose
paint
on the head.
So
better.
the Chronicle one that Zach was talking about is really like nice because it's bigger and it's a good price. But I was worried about the paint because, you know, they're not as good as Prime One in the paint, and it was also their last piece as they were closing down shop. So I don't know how well they did it. I've heard good things from other people, but I'm just not sure about it. So this at least I know has the Prime One paint job and everything and the details. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards this one. But I also don't know, how do you guys feel about the not the polystone, but the marble looking base? I don't know how much I love that.
I like it.
I like it. I
Yeah,
think a
solid.
lot of Eddie, you know how like Star Wars stuff, they all have those
Yeah.
specific boxes. It may be a licensor thing because even the Iron Studio stuff, they all have like that. It's a little bit of a different shade, but it's like a marble style. I think the only things that I haven't seen with that were the Chronicle Baby Blue. It was just on a black oval base that with no decoration on it. But a lot of the Jurassic Park stuff has like that like bone motif on the base. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Anyone else?
It's
picking
not
this
a
up?
deal breaker, you know.
no,
that-
absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm actually super tempted. I didn't realize this was $8.99, and I didn't realize. Oh, how dare you!
50 people in the chat. Love to hear it, guys.
Hell yeah, it's banging.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Welcome to the club. Yeah, this is nice. I don't know. For me, if I'm going to go Jurassic Park, man, I have to go with that Iron Studios, that original one, with that whole landscape they did, with the two trucks on their
The cars.
tops. Oh, that
Yeah.
was...
That's a nice diorama scene.
Oh, that was still to this day one of the best dioramas I've seen. All right, guys, we're going to move on. Switching it up. We were talking about Prime 1. We're going XM now. I don't know how I feel about this one. This is the Catwoman quarter scale statue. $8.95. Estimated to ship Q1 of 2023. And this is a made to order of $5.99 max. Okay. Good news with this one is they also made it in 6 scale. That's going to run you $670 with a made to order of $6.99. And the 6 scale is available worldwide as opposed to the quarter scale. Now, what I thought was nice about this statue is they gave you options, posing options. You can actually take her off the top of that base and put her on the floor, off the top of the safe, and she could be displayed on the floor, as opposed to, you get the two options. The 6 scale and the quarter scale come with that feature, and swap out portraits as well. What do you guys think?
That seems really creative to give you those different options.
Yeah, 100%. Because that way, I mean, it in quarter scale, her on top of all that stuff would be a pretty tall statue, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
So, depending on the cabinets and all that stuff, to have that option is great because that way you don't have to buy a whole ass new thing if you're limited in space vertically.
Yeah.
I don't really care about this. Yeah, the portrait looks a bit weird. I don't. This is the least exciting thing I've seen today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
gotta
think
go
it's pretty
with that.
sexy. I like it. I wouldn't get it.
think
but
Oh,
it
it's
looks-
sexy. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I'm not.
I
gonna
think it
buy
looks well executed, but there's just nothing appealing about it too. At the same time, like
Yeah, I
nothing's
feel like you
jumping
gotta-
out for me to buy it.
Yeah, like you have to be like a big Catwoman fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Not
I've
only
seen
that,
better
you have to
Catwoman
be
statues.
a purple suit Catwoman fan.
That's what I was about to say. Like when I think of Catwoman, I don't think of a purple suited Catwoman.
Isn't that an XM drawback though? They're female faces.
I don't
This
know.
one
They
actually has
killed
emotion.
Magic is one of my favorite statues they've ever done, and that's a female. So
I think this one was weak. Both portraits here. I'll show you. This is the base. You get the vault with the gold and the cash and everything like that. And this is the other portrait, and that's her on the floor as opposed to on top of the safe.
Oh.
So.
I like this last.
You know what I don't like about this statue is I'm gonna go back here.
The cat.
No. Do you see the jewelry she's wearing? The scratching it, man. Scratching
Pearl
the
necklace?
paint.
Oh.
Oh, are
I
those
didn't even
separate
think
pieces or
about
not
it.
sculpted?
They're separate pieces. That's the first thing that came to mind. Not necessarily the pearls, but there's like a metal chain there, scratching the statue. That's what I'd be careful. Same with these bangles on her arm. They're highly detailed, but I'd be worried. But hey, it's a highly detailed at that price point, guys. A quarter scale, $8.95. You're getting two different portraits. You're getting a ton of swap outs. You're getting two different options to display her. What do you think value wise, Danny?
What's the price point on this one?
What's the price point again?
$8.95 for the quarter scale and $670 for the 6 scale.
I'm not a big fan of these $6+ $100 6 scale statues.
Yeah,
I'll say that. I mean, I wouldn't be interested in this, so I don't really know if like this particular iteration of Catwoman is like if you can only get a few statues and that's your only choice, sure, but I don't know. Just nothing about this is really striking.
Appealing right now.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, it's got a lot of options. Don't get me wrong. Like if you're a Catwoman person, especially the purple outfit, then this could be a value because you have two cats, you got the safe, you got money, you have all those accessories, the jewelry.
I think Ken
So
J.
I think there is value there.
I think Ken J has a good point here. There's so many other Catwoman options that this one is
Exactly,
gonna fall by the wayside.
It's lackluster.
Yeah, it's for someone who absolutely loves this era, but I think the Michelle Pfeiffer, I think it's Tweeterhead or whatever that is better.
That's the best one.
You know,
to me, it's everything is compared to that. To be honest,
I don't like that all Catwoman statues have the whip, like going around her like that. I don't think they all need to be like that. Do something different.
Well,
know
I agree with
the
you.
statue in itself is different, but
Yeah, I agree with you here, especially in a scene where she's not really using the whip. She's like by herself trying the jewelry on. So why is she playing with the whip? That's a good point, to be honest. I guess they're trying to give that they're trying to get that dynamic, add more to the statue, make it look dynamic and with
I
movement.
whipped that cat from touching the money.
Right,
Look at that anatomy, man.
PETA,
Jesus,
bro.
more cheeks there than.
People eating tasty animals?
well,
All right, guys, let's move on. You got a sneak peek. We're going on to what company's doing this? Oh yeah, J&D Studios. This one's for you, Lane. Speaking about cheeks, this was.
don't do it, Dean.
This was like people.
I already
when
know
I
what
saw
he's
this,
gonna
people freaked out.
What is
people
it
freaked
for
out.
the listeners?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at the chat. J&D Studios, guys, 3rd scale Mera from Aquaman. We got a price tag of $2,199 US. Edition size of 1,200, and estimated shipping is Q1 to Q2 2023. Now, off of J&D Studios, you can dream on. This baby sold out in 35 minutes. So you can try it. I don't know where else you're gonna get her, but off J&D, gone instantaneously. For me personally, I think it looks really good. In some photos, when they go close up, it looks like a movie still. Above the waist, that pose with that leg, yo man, I don't know. For me, that's a little bit of a turn off. But the outfit, the scaling on the outfit, the color tone, the hair, and the fact that what we're gonna call a crown tiara comes off, I think it looks good. What do they say?
I knew Dean was gonna say that.
What are they
Someone in
saying?
chat. Daniel says, "Does it come with a poop on the bed?"
You hate to see
Jeez.
it. Someone said earlier, does it come with a second portrait with black eye makeup?
Oh my!
Jeez.
Oh my!
Jesus Christ!
Savages here. What do you guys think? This is a
refuse to get this statue
this is
just
again
on the person.
This is like high
Agreed,
end.
Danny. Agreed, Danny.
Just kidding.
I understand the issues going on with this actress, and and I love. Why am I blanking on his name? Jack Sparrow. Fuck.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp, but I loved Mara in Aquaman, and I think she played the character very well, and she's beautiful as hell, and I think the piece looks really good, and I really wanted it. It's just it's out of my league. This is out of my collecting league, man. It's too pricey. I understand the work they put behind these things, but it's too pricey for me. I'm gonna hold out. Hopefully, Prime One or Queen will tackle this with the second
What's
movie
the price
coming.
again?
Eddie, don't be hard on
2200.
yourself. She's out of your league, but her statue isn't. Come on, man. Don't be hard on
God.
yourself. There.
Thanks for that.
What's the price point again?
Maybe she likes
2200.
Danny, hold your horses.
Mexican guys. I don't know.
Jeez, $21.99,
Likes to
buddy.
beat him,
She
maybe.
can shit in my bed.
She likes to beat him. Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
god. Jesus.
I'll let her beat
She
him.
wants your taquito, Eddie.
There you go. I have a question for the panel. I don't love rooted hair and silicone statues. I don't love that. I don't care how realistic and detailed they can get with it. It's not something that I want to collect. And I was telling Chasen this, if all statues like end up going towards this, if this is the new thing, I might stop collecting statues. Because it's like, why collect them when they're getting towards the hot toy realm with that
It's
stuff.
only
I
for the
think.
movie ones.
With what, the silicone stuff?
I know, but that's what I collect, Danny, is movie stuff. Yeah, not necessarily the silicone, but the rooted hair bugs me more than the silicone. But I'm
Yeah.
still not a fan of silicone. But
This
what do
one
you
looks
guys
good
think
though.
of that
It
stuff?
pops. It pops nicely.
I think with
mean,
some
if-
characters you have to go rooted. In my opinion, like as much as I really like the likeness on the Sideshow Gandalf, like seeing that particular character with that just fucking voluptuous beard and hair, it's like as good as sculpting could be, and let's be honest, the Sideshow Gandalf hair and beards isn't sculpted particularly well, but for certain characters I think you have to go rooted. I don't know that this is one of those characters, but I'm not a huge fan of the silicone. I've said it every time we've talked about J&D Studios, but they say it's medical grade silicone and it will last 10, 20 years, but in my personal experience with silicone on figures, I would really doubt that, and to me it's too expensive to take that risk. I think maybe in 5 years down the line, if we find out that these pieces are not having any issues, then maybe one day it'll pique my interest. But I think for statues, I'm all polystone. Maybe some soft goods like the premium formats, but definitely not silicone.
The thing with the medical thing is, if you do use it for, like, let's say a medical procedure, like you get whatever, like an amputated arm or whatever, that's medical graded, silicone. If something falls apart, you're gonna get it upgraded. Whereas this, when it starts falling apart in 4 years or 5 years, no one's upgrading it.
Exactly. And also, Queen's been putting out those videos how to care for your silicone and rooted hair stuff, and they show a video of washing the Wonder Woman's bust's hair.
Oh, that pissed me off so
And-
much.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to futz my statues. I'm not Zach, that's kind of the part of the reason I'm getting out of Hot Toys and stuff is I
Eddie.
don't like futzing stuff,
They put the bust like it was gonna go get its hair done, Eddie.
I know.
Underwater,
I
like
know.
the
They
full
showed
head.
him washing it. I was like, Jesus, that's.
I thought that was
far.
I thought that was
Like,
Gal
hey, Eddie,
Gadot
can you
getting
jump on
ready
stream
for the
today?
role.
Can you jump on stream, Eddie? Nah, bro, I gotta wash my statue's hair, bro. I can't be there tonight.
That's
Come on,
crazy, man.
I have an
Can't go out
appointment at
tonight.
that salon. I gotta take Wonder Woman in.
I gotta take
You get
Gal
a-
to go get the
Did-
fucking
Did you get
$100
the curling iron out?
Yeah, it's like
and
you're
you
married.
start-
You're married to her without all the benefits.
I guess I could
Oh.
ask Adriana to do it.
I have
You
I
get
have some
benefits,
questions. How much of this statue is silicone? Like from the neck up and like the fingers, or just
Probably
from
the same
neck
amount as
up?
Amber Heard.
Or is it the whole thing?
Wow.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
hilarious.
Is it
That
the
was
whole
pretty
thing
good.
in like an actual bodysuit? Like how much of it is silicone?
I think it's from
The
the
neck, everything you could see
exactly.
from like the chest
So her
and the head.
fingers too, or
I don't
just
think
that?
the fingers. I don't think so, but it could be.
Also,
It would be weird if it wasn't the figures.
This
I guess
this
it would, yeah.
character lives 99% of her life underwater.
Spoiler alert.
What do they need high heels for?
You're an asshole, man.
So she
You
can
got
step
Well,
on
they
those
don't need-
crustaceans.
They don't need flippers, man. They don't need.
I mean, that's goofy.
Bro, you gotta be putting that
Stand
stuff
over your chest
anywhere
when she
and
takes a
everywhere.
Technically, why would she need clothes underwater too? But
I mean,
well,
why
not
would she
all.
need a crown? Wouldn't it just float off?
No.
Yeah, it would. It's not connected to her head. It would just float away.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, but Dean, she's above water now. You can see she's standing on the rock.
Let Dean on the show. Late ass. and he's-
Because nobody tells me who to put on my show, including you.
I like
Wow.
Put that clip on.
Oh
Put that
my
clip and see
It's
that.
like he knew I was gonna say that.
John's got the clips on.
How many clips does he
deck
have?
tonight.
I need to check. He doesn't have that many, but he's using them
Dude,
very
he's
well.
nailed it tonight.
There's only like 20 in there, and he's
Yeah.
Jason's asking to be removed from comment section in general.
Jason,
today.
I will pull a flippin' Eddie Murphy on your ass. I promise you, Eddie. I promise you,
What
Jason.
bouncers?
I'll pull a flippin' Eddie Murphy on your ass.
Wow. I have almost little good things to say about the statue, so I will just leave it at that.
Okay.
the real question
Moving
is,
on.
did John edit the outro clip?
We will wait and see.
Don't hold your breath.
Anyone else here, guys? 2100.
I
Like,
hope
come
this
on.
comes Scotch guarded.
What does that mean?
Never mind.
Wait, is she
Well,
wearing a crown and then her crown is also at her feet? What's going
Yeah,
on?
because the
think
wave
you
came
guys
and
can
ripped
take
it
it
off her head. Okay.
Or you take it off.
Some other news we got with J&D, which was like, wow.
What?
This was their Mara. This one will be a little blurry because this was like a screenshot, but they basically announced during that Mara reveal in their video, they may be working on 6-scale action figures, guys. Wow. So
Competitive license.
Oh, it's behind her, yeah.
it's behind her, and I'm loving it. 6-scale figures and quarter-scale statues, apparently. So this is exciting. It's exciting to see the fact that, you know, we have Hot Toys, who's a monopoly in that realm right now. To see a company, a high-end company like J&D, want to dip their toes, I can see Howard sweating already. This guy hasn't slept in 24 hours.
Yeah, what's the price point going to be like? Though?
Well,
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
yeah.
And Eddie brought up some good points in regards to that. And I think this is for like that collector, you know, the one that I always get put in the spot. Oh, it's not limited. It's not. I think this is for the collector who wants, these are going to be numbered. They're going to be exclusive. They're going to be
But you
very
hope.
high end.
Gonna be $600.
What do you
He
guys
hopes, but it's a good bet, Dean. It's a
Well,
safe
it's gonna
bet.
be more than 600.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
hope they
know.
don't do all silicone. I think
'Cause-
that would just be too much.
Because we were looking at the Dune figures the other day from the, what's the company called? I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Og
Og
Toys?
Toys? Yeah.
Yeah, and John made a comment like, "Oh, I wouldn't support this, or I wouldn't get this." And it's like, okay, but you want competition for Hot Toys, but not that you have to buy something when it comes out, but it's like this is more competition for Hot Toys, and I don't know. It's just like, are people really gonna
Someone
back
someone
it? You know what I mean?
Someone.
I'm
said
not
this
calling
is-
you out, John. I'm just saying.
No, of course. I understand.
People
Someone's-
want the competition to make everyone better, but then when something comes out, it's like, well, I'm not going to get it. The price point's too high. Because those are what, 270, 260-ish? And it's like, well, that's too high. This is definitely going to be too fucking high.
But the argument with that is, I don't think you're going to be able to compare the way the figures executed compared to J&D. That company's not even, that company, in my opinion, wasn't even executing at Hot Toys level. So that's why I can't get behind it.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fair.
People mentioned that this is K.A. Kim. Is that true?
I don't think so. Okay.
They said
Someone-
that they said that
Joao-
K.A. Kim was working for J&D now.
I don't know if it's K.A. Kim, but Joao said that someone from Hot Toys Sculpting
I think it's
works
Jade.
for J&D now.
And then my second thing is, you know, if J&D gets certain licenses, I mean, that might be, you know, Hot Toys might not be able to make things if J&D gets certain licenses. So,
Yeah.
you know, you might be forced to pay, like, if you really want this particular character, you might be forced to pay, you know.
I love this guy. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zach. Gilbert, my bestie here. I'm with you, John. I want exclusivity. I'm so against reissues. Where's this? Where have you been my whole life?
John's burner account. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't. I have to really wait and see because, I mean, they've done some cool stuff in quarter scale and third scale, or I guess just third scale. But I think it's a big jump to go into 6 scale if you're not taking all the things that you've established with third scale. I think Chasen said they wouldn't do anything smaller than quarter for silicone. So.
I'm kind of against you on that, Zach. I think Fison and all that is better in 1/6. I prefer those issues to the ugly joints. So.
Well, speaking about ugly joints, we'll leave it for Tuesday's show. But did you see that Peacemaker? Oh boy. Anyways,
Wow.
anyone else here excited?
I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that hill.
The only thing I'll say is, yeah, I'm happy for more competition in the 6 scale. If
Yeah,
J&D
I think
does
that's
that
the
trick.
biggest thing. Yeah.
How about you, Cash? With the they're saying quarter scale statues, man.
I'm fine with the scale. I think quarter scale is probably what most collectors do want. But I do like the options. I just don't know how I feel about making the same characters, such as like that Catwoman we saw, where it's like 1/4 and 1/6. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm too hesitant on options, but J&D has some nice stuff coming out, and it always seems to sell quick. So good studio.
Yep. All right, guys. Let's move on to another studio that needs a wake up call, in my opinion.
Wow.
Weta.
What's this? Hot Toys?
How dare you?
Great work with, especially with
great, Zach.
Pim Ricas, you heard him, bro.
How dare you?
No, I respect.
Is Zach's like Asmus is for Mark?
Listen, I respect Weta and everything they do with Lord of the Rings. I don't think any company can touch them. Well, it's getting close, but I think
it's shit with Lord of the Rings too.
I think no. I think their Lord of the Rings product, it's on the pricier end, but they are absolute stunners what they're putting out. But I think this is crazy. This is, for the listeners, this is Nightmare Batman. This release is a nightmare. Quarter scale statue. We have it sculpted by Mauro Santini. And again, no disrespect to the sculpting. It's a well sculpted statue, executed well. It's just, I think, for the price point, it's very lackluster. We're looking at a price point of $11.99, edition size of 1,000, fourth quarter 2022. What do you guys think here?
I ripped into this pretty hard.
That's what he said.
Wow. On In and Outs. Because I was like, man, it really needs the swap out gun. It needs all this stuff, and it just doesn't have it. And apparently it does. So
yes, I'll get to a picture of it. Yeah.
I apologize. I was wrong. Or we didn't have the info at the time.
Yeah.
So I actually don't hate this. It's pretty solid. That's a pretty sweet scene in the movie with Nightmare Batman. So I like it. I won't get it, but I like it.
I think every company is going to make a bad something every now and again. I mean, Hot Toys did it last night, and they fucking did it really well. So, this isn't... I don't think this is Weta's finest piece ever, but I think overall, I think they're doing some really interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the pose is really goofy. It looks like... Never mind. It just looks fucking goofy.
Captain Morgan?
Yeah,
when your balls stick to your leg and you have to stretch. To kind
that doesn't happen over here.
This is what I was doing on Tuesday.
It's hot and all that.
Tuesday.
Oh man, the man's wearing a Batman armor and a cloak, so
he hasn't taken a shower in years. Like,
so takes off the bat suit, really seals in the flavor.
Wow.
I managed to find this photo. This one's going to be blurry, but this is apparently the pieces it comes with. You get the gun, the rifle. I think that's what the Joker card and all that thing. They can't say it, but I think even in the description they said it comes with some swap outs. So here it is.
The thing that worries me is you're taking a gamble on it. I don't think it'll sell out though, so that's something, because the Superman never sold out, and it's 1,000 pieces. So I think you can wait, but the problem is the Superman looked really great in prototype, and then we've seen some pictures come out that are not as good. They're like really bad, and then there's some pictures that look a little better. So it's hard to say. as to whether or not this would be amazing, but I don't mind the pose so much as everything. I'm just more worried that it won't come out looking as good as it does. That's what bothers me. And I think Weta's overpriced, honestly. I know Zach loves him, but I kind of feel like it's overhyped for Zach because they make one of the licenses that he loves more than anything.
God damn right, Eddie.
So it's fair to say why he's hyping them up so much, but I don't think they're that great. I think if anything, they're on Sideshow's level. Should be Sideshow prices. And then the underbases. I think John mentioned it before. I don't like those underbases.
I don't like that black. Why is it black gloss? I don't get it. I don't like it. It's okay.
Wait, where's the black gloss?
The black gloss is
goofy.
at the bottom of the base. Looks like tar.
Badfish, this was Dean that asked for the rifle.
Yeah, I did. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Dude, it's obsidian.
This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm just kidding. I was very critical of it, but
it's
I thought this face is safer than like the Superman Eddie, because I think a lot of people can't get Superman's face right.
Bren, that's enough.
Or you mean Henry Cavill? In general,
Gilbert,
you mean?
let me tell something, guys. Gilbert, I need you to, my brother here, I need you to get on the Facebook Collecting Weekly Auxiliary, so you can, when I get into my arguments with everyone, I need you on my side. Thanks, brother. All right, continue.
There'll be like 45 people in the chat.
Doesn't matter.
roasting John.
As long as there's one.
Person, he like
as long as
stops
there's
the whole
one.
show down to acknowledge them. He'd be ignoring every single comment.
Eddie.
Dude, God just gave him 2 free drink coupons.
Wow.
There you go. He comped him a fucking drink.
That was pretty good, Eddie.
He's like, go ahead, top shelf. Get
I
what
got
you want.
He's with me. He doesn't have to pay the cover price. Eddie, this is the same company that did the black suit Superman that we saw photos of, and it's
the
Rona
bad
Superman.
photo.
One that I was
the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yes. Yep.
If
Okay,
I was,
I do apologize.
If I was Henry Cavill, I'd sue. How dare you do that to me?
Exactly.
So I don't actually really have that much hope for this after seeing that Superman. But he's got a cowl on. It's not much of a face to fuck up. But I don't know. I say it's risky.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this one's for Eddie. We got MYC
Oh,
dropping Qui-Gon. We saw, and they just dropped the Obi-Wan, the attachment to the base.
Bruh.
And they say there's still improvements that are going to happen on the portrait, but yeah, overall, I think they look really good together. Eddie, are you you've dabbled with MYC?
So,
is this something you're going to order?
It's something I'm interested in. I didn't get the Qui-Gon because I held out, waiting for another company to release theirs, and I think I made a good choice on that. Now, I want this Obi-Wan. It's meant to pair with this though, because the bases attach. So that's one thing that I'm thinking about when this drops. But also, this is the only company I think that's teased even working on this version of Obi-Wan right now. So I am definitely interested. I think that they're getting better with their likenesses, so I think we have some hope there. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm just glad people are doing prequels.
Yeah, because
Anything
you're
prequels.
focusing on the prequel stuff, yeah?
Yeah, as far as my Star Wars is all prequels and Mando pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he's standing. He's like really straight backed and
yeah.
Like look at Qui-Gon. He's doing like a real natural stance, and Obi's like,
He's doing the exact same stance as Qui-Gon, but his arms are way out here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Sorry,
Like,
what were
if
you
his
saying?
arms were over here, it'd be fine. But I think these likenesses are way better than anything I've seen from MIC so far.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
You guys all agree on that?
The grip, the Obi-Wan grip looks a little bit like he's kind of holding onto that shake weight.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy man.
that's perfect.
Don't shake it more than once. You play with it.
But the Qui-Gon looks perfect, the way it's positioned.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. And that says a lot because I don't like MIC stuff.
We'll see
Oh,
what comes out of it. Again, Cash, I'm going to go to you just because you're entering the Star Wars universe. MYC, they've been out a while. They've been putting up some great work. Is this something you'd back? I know you haven't reached this point in the films yet, but
2 weeks, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just on
Do you know who Obi-Wan is?
No.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know Obi-Wan. I was joking. I was joking. Wait, I was joking.
Wait, I was joking.
I was about to leave and kick him from the stream all at once.
No, I know who the character is. No, I've heard about them. Like their stuff sells pretty quick as well, kind of like J&D. It looks good. It's nothing I'd get. Like I said, I don't have the attachment to the characters, but I mean, I don't like bronze statues either way, so I want some paint on there.
Well, this is just
It's a prototype, my
yeah,
guy.
this is a
Just a prototype. Yeah,
Okay.
my fault for not
It's
mentioning
coming
it.
out like
You
this.
dingus.
What
It's
a
a
fucking
whip,
moron.
man. It's a whip.
What about you, Fern? What do you think?
Racial.
Oh, that's good, Danny. Nice.
I think it looks good. I love Obi-Wan, especially the prequel Obi-Wan. So I'm looking forward more to the Hot Toys. Hopefully they make it. But have they said how much this will be?
No.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Probably
Probably
around
900.
800 to 900 in there.
2
Yeah,
kidneys.
it's a hard pass for me.
That's a lot.
I'm wondering
What
if we're gonna
scale are
get
they
like
using?
I wonder if we're gonna get like a bunch of Obi-Wan stuff when the show comes out. Because I'm kind of imagine there's gonna be some sort of flashbacks or whatever.
I think so.
So we might get
Or like
you know,
2 years after the show.
Sell it now.
all that.
What scale are these usually?
4th.
1/4.
Oh, not bad. $900. That's not bad. I know it's a guesstimate, but not bad.
Yeah. All right, my peeps.
Danny's
We're moving along nicely. Danny, guys, everyone in chat, 54 people. Hang on, we're getting to Danny's unboxing. My sweet angel. I love this guy, my sweet angel.
Too.
There's too much
Danny's
pressure.
sweating, bro.
Danny's,
Pressure makes diamonds,
in the
Danny.
chat.
Danny's under pressure.
Like
All right, let's blow through this because I was disappointed today.
I can't wait. I can't wait
Stop
anymore.
blowing.
Iron Studios.
Wow,
Iron
Jesus
Studios.
Christ.
So okay, hold on, reel it in.
There you are, Eddie.
Reel it in. Oompa. Just a smidget. No, let me say
Wow.
something. Okay,
Oompa Loompa on the right looks like John.
That was great.
let me say something. Okay, this wasn't in today's. Well, this was part of today's show, but this was a release. I'm gonna get into it first with this. Let me just tell you, this show. Okay, let me start with this first. Okay, what we're looking at, guys. This is the Willy Wonka 10th scale statue by Iron Studios. We're moving into the Iron Studios. Today was Iron Studios Day. A little lackluster. I wasn't happy with what I saw, but regardless, I loved what they did with this. This is $249.99 regularly, but I loved how they're doing a giveaway, and I loved how they incorporated the statue. So they announced today, with this giveaway, is you purchase the statue worldwide, whatever, and 5 of these purchases are gonna have a golden ticket in the statue. If you get the golden ticket, amazing, like
Get your money
brilliant.
back.
No, if you get the golden ticket, you win the same statue, but in gold. The whole thing's in
Oh,
gold.
shit.
Wait,
Now
in
what's-
in gold paint
No,
or
not
gold
not
metal?
actual gold, like gold color. It's not actual gold.
Just get a rattle cannon. Psst, psst, psst.
But seriously, but what's crazy about it is there's only 5 worldwide. So of that gold statue, only 5 people are going to get the golden tickets and be able to
I
obtain
think-
that statue.
I think you should, if you get the gold ticket, you should be allowed to go to Iron Studios and win the studio.
So can I
Like,
finish?
That's,
What's even
that'd be cool.
crazier? What's even crazier is out of those
Tell us.
5 golden tickets, they're gonna do like a raffle and fly you full, everything covered to Brazil. Everything
I don't wanna
covered,
go to Brazil.
all
I don't
expenses,
want to go to Brazil.
Yeah, I
Wow,
don't-
okay.
I'm good.
all expenses
wanna go to
paid.
Brazil?
Hang in there,
Acai bowl.
Zach.
Okay, guys, we're getting off topic here, guys. I'm excited. Like I think this is
that's
the
awesome to
best
me,
giveaway
too.
I've ever seen.
I know.
That's pretty
It's
You gotta
cool.
buy, like,
Don't get me
5
wrong,
statues.
but it would. I don't know.
Yeah, to be fair, Zach is too scared to go to a
Wait,
theater.
hold on.
You guys-
Maybe
You guys
seen what
ready?
happens in
Fuck
theaters, Eddie?
Are you looking at me?
Are you guys ready for a collected weekly clips classic?
Doopity
Wait, are you gonna-
Oompa Loompa coming right at you. This is such a very cool statue.
Wow.
Dude, the Oompa Loompa on the right looks like John when he shaved.
Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, yeah.
How do you cancel the show?
Oh my god.
How do you cancel them?
Wait, Manny, please.
Somebody up.
Hey.
Hey here.
Hey. We need Manny to
Fucking
Photoshop
guy.
Manny's face on there.
Okay, guys. I love that. I love that giveaway. I think
It
that's
is cool.
awesome.
It
Yeah,
is cool.
the concept
That's
is great.
Very creative. I like
Now the chances of winning one, fuck. But they. It's funny they mentioned that they're like, well, how about if people just opened up the boxes? Or they're like, no, we put this special piece of tape here that can tell if the box has been opened. I'm like, are you? We're in 2022. You think that little piece of tape's gonna prevent? Anyways, let's get into the show.
Seconds.
Let's get into the show. We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
No, like, well, let's get into this Iron Studios Day show. So
I'm just messing with it.
they kicked it off. I was disappointed. It started off good. I got disappointed. Too many games. Not enough releases. It's definitely no Prime 1 showcase. I think it's better than... It's a little bit more fun than the Sideshow cons. But I think that there wasn't enough reveals. And yeah, it was lackluster. So let's kick it off. The first one we're going to talk about quickly. Let's blow through these here. Because I can feel Danny's beads of sweat here.
Vintage Rebellion said it should be a tour of Iron Studios, not Brazil. Have they seen the film?
That's what I
Iron
said.
Studios is in Brazil.
Is in Brazil.
Sir.
Vintage
Yeah,
Rebellion.
dingus.
So I'm guessing
Jeez.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You hate to see it. Okay, guys, this is the Uncharted movie, Nathan Drake, 1/10 scale, coming in at 129, fourth quarter of 2022. This is the regular. You also get the deluxe with the base, intricate base there, again at 1/10 scale. The base will cost you, the deluxe will cost you $169.99. For me, I think it's a no-brainer. If you're going to go after this, you're going to go for that base. If this is what you want, I look, like this one here is just, it's nice, but for a little bit extra money, you're gonna get a nice base to display.
How much is that one?
So this one is what did they say here? This one here is $129.99, and the deluxe is $169.99. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm giving you these price points directly from Iron Studios. Sideshow is going to be a little bit more expensive. I went directly with Iron because you can order directly from Iron Studios website. So if you're going to search, there's other companies, other stores that you can purchase these from. You can do your shopping, but I wanted to give you direct from Iron Studios because it is a little bit cheaper. I think I saw some other things we're going to talk about. If it's a $139.99 price point, Sideshow's charging you $150. So keep in mind. What do you guys think about this?
Looks pretty good for 110.
Do they have a closer picture of the portrait? It looks kind
No.
of
There
weird
was one
from
on Instagram, I think.
I can zoom in, but-
from
It
this
looks
picture.
not bad for.
From this
in-
picture,
Yeah,
it
I
kind of
think it-
looks like that one actor from the movie Maze Runner with the eyebrows. Kind of he looks like Lid, kind of.
He looks
You know
lit,
what I'm
right?
talking about?
Kind of looks like Spider-Man.
Jeez. I put these photos in just so we can talk briefly. There's nothing, it's
Dylan
just to get an
O'Brien.
idea. But 1/10, you guys, we collect quarters. I know, Cash, you jumped into 1/10. Do you want to stay in 1/10? Would you still support a 1/10 line, or are you just getting out completely and into quarter scale, 1/3, and so on?
Yeah, the only 1/10 that I'm going to be collecting will be anything that they do DC comic related. But I do feel they have the 1/10 game on lock. Like, seriously, all the stuff that they're doing is really, really good. And for the movie to be coming out, right on time.
Yeah. Awesome.
I saw this movie last weekend, and I don't think this movie is good enough to buy collectibles from, to be honest. I didn't play the games, and I'm hearing worse from the people that played the game. So me going in as someone who never knows nothing about the license and all that, this is not. It was okay, and Adriana felt the same. I know sometimes my opinions are more drastic than others, but Adriana felt the same, that it was okay. So
you didn't like
I don't know.
Marky
I
Mark?
don't think this will do that well.
Even the game isn't worth getting collectibles from, bro.
Wow.
So-
Well,
You hate to
What?
see.
That's crazy.
yeah, the game was fun.
Yeah, this is a weird choice
Games are amazing.
for Nathan Drake. This is a very weird choice for him. So I can understand why it's just.
What is
Yeah.
It was kind of just.
So,
meh.
Sean, as someone who seems to have played the games, then what's the issue with these guys being cast? Are they too young? Is
Too young. Yeah.
same
I
with
mean,
Mark, right?
Yeah.
But this is a prequel.
I know, but I mean, if you're gonna make a Uncharted game, I mean, everybody's expecting like a mid-30s, rugged kind of Nathan
Yeah.
Drake, and Sully's like a
Nathan
old guy with a
Fillion.
mustache, and
Well, they wanted the voice actor to play him too, and he looks nothing like him.
Have you seen Nathan Fillion's fan movie of Uncharted? It's fucking amazing.
But you can see what they. Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's really good. But what you have to realize too is they could be doing this to make more money, guys. Do the prequel and then lead it up, make it like a series, right? Sequels to it.
yeah.
So
There was on Screen Rant they do this thing called what is it, pitch meetings, and they just came out with one for this, and it was basically like, you know, oh, I think we need to find someone who we can cast in the role of Nathan Drake, and it's basically saying like, who's hot right now? You're asking the wrong question. Cast who's hot right now, and basically that's what they did. They cast Tom Holland because he's so hot right now. So
I'm hot right now.
Wow.
hey, giggity.
To Kothri, I don't know if it's spoilers or not, but I'm gonna say it because it's not a big spoiler to me. They both get mustaches in the end credit scene.
Oh,
If that
yeah.
makes you
I'm
feel
not
better.
watching this anymore.
See, there you go. That's my call.
So
Okay, I'm gonna blow through the next two quick because it's whatever. We
Blow
got
him quick, John. Blow him
Harry
quick.
Potter Snape,
Wow.
1/10, 129
Yeah,
fourth
dude.
quarter. Comes with the deluxe as well at 179. Come with this potions and this little desk and all that thing for all your Harry Potter fans. Next Harry Potter, we got the Dementor. There's some Dementors on this panel tonight, but
There is.
that's racial.
110 scale, 199 fourth quarter 2022 as well. Detail, no deluxe
Little
there.
one hanging out on the
I
side.
thought it was the guy from
What,
Lord of
is
the
that the
Rings.
one that stabs Frodo, or
Wow, you fucking
Oh.
idiot.
You hate to hear it.
That's worse than my Spider-Man joke.
We got these two. This is the Batman animated series, Joker and Harley Quinn, sold separately at 110 scale, 139.99 each.
That's
sold
a bad
separately.
Harley Quinn.
That is.
It's an animated
crazy.
series though.
Yeah, but that's
Damn,
bad for
she
even
fucking-
anime.
Yeah, that's
Dick,
bad
bro.
for the animated series.
The Joker looks decent.
Yeah, the Joker looks good. I think
I don't remember how she looked in there. That's not.
she looks like
average?
that, but her
fine,
head looks
yeah.
a little big.
No, the face is too rounded, I think, right?
Yeah, it's too big.
Much too
Something's
round.
wrong with the head.
Yeah, hers is more oval.
Heard that before.
Do
maybe
you
she-
guys like that the base
Ew.
connects?
Eh.
I think that's.
I
okay.
think
It doesn't
Cool.
connect very well. One's taller than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like different colors too. It doesn't.
Yeah, there's
that's-
a
I
gap.
don't like that.
And I feel like they should give some sort of discount if you buy both. There should be a 2-pack kind of discount. Whatever.
Yeah.
Especially if it's for shipping reasons, right? If you can squeeze it in the box.
I'll be
All
definitely
right.
getting these.
No, you won't.
I'm
You
just
can't
kidding.
stand Batman.
He loves Batman now.
What are you talking about? Next flipping week, he's going to have the 9.8 CGC first
Loves
appearance of Harley
punchline.
Quinn.
If it's a punchline, then he'll get it.
That's not true.
Tons of punchlines tonight. Okay. I'm about to punch someone's line. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
That doesn't even make
I'm gonna
sense.
shut you down, John.
Shut you down, John. Danny, Danny, that
We
was
got-
amazing.
We got the X-Men Phoenix. X-Men Phoenix 110 scale statue. 199 for this one. This looks good. We also have the deluxe, the counterpart. This coming in at
Wow.
449.
So
I don't know.
all-
This statue is
wow.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 110 scale,
Huge.
how big this is, it's actually incredible.
I really dig this.
Really?
This is bigger than the 1/5. That's crazy.
It's crazy how nature do
Who
that.
did that?
I don't like
It's
the
'cause
resin.
It's a grower.
I don't like the way the resin looks. The translucent resin there.
It
I don't
looks
like
like a
how it
bunch
looks.
of hot glue with some light behind it.
Wait, you
I
don't
actually-
like it, John?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
don't
I
like
kind of like
I
the
don't
painted.
like it.
Like
I actually
the-
prefer this. I think this looks great without the
I love
the Phoenix.
I think
I
the
love it
Phoenix
too.
sets it off, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
the
the
four-
translucent
Phoenix is
resin.
But
Yeah.
Eddie, to pay 449, like
Well, I didn't say that.
to pay
I
449
don't love
for
the price. No.
a big hunk of resin. Hunka
Isn't
burning
that
love.
every statue?
It's very nicely sculpted resin.
Well, I
It
don't
looks
know.
a little too what is that? Like that candy?
Pizza.
Oh,
Jolly
Rancher, bro.
Ranchers.
Rock sugar
Taffy?
or something like that.
Like hot tamales.
This looks
Like how
better
they
to me,
Caramel?
the
though.
candy or the
How dare you?
Caramel.
I think Danny's is the best.
Yeah.
The way it looks, but this looks better than that diorama that Sideshow just showed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with
And it's
that.
bigger.
This is stronger than the
It's
side
bigger.
Jean looks
It's
looks better as well.
I actually like the Jean Grey costume. Like they went a little different.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was expecting a green one. That's how I always envision it.
They'll probably do a variant or something like that, but you know, I love this. I mean, I want Danny's, you know, but that's out of my league and out of my scale, so I like this is a nice little middle ground for me. So we'll see.
You have some
But
quarter
I
scale.
like it a
Don't
lot.
Sell yourself short.
I like the I like the Phoenix, but I do agree with you, John. The other one does look good too.
I love this representation here. At $199, you can't go wrong.
I think you can go. You can have either or.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one, well, this is going to look good, but you need to put like a puck light or some LED lights behind it so that light shines through to really
This-
get the effect.
This was easily the best thing they showed today, though. I think.
It's got a wow factor.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. What did they show? It was let's move on. We got here. I just kept it all together, so we don't even have to look at it individually because I was going to be here all night talking about this. We got the Avengers Assemble line, whatever you want to call it. Each individually purchased. You don't purchase this as a set. They're each individual with their own bases. You get Hawkeye, all 110 scale. Hawkeye, $139.99. You got the Black Widow, $139.99. Thor comes in at $149.99. Captain America at $139.99. Iron Man at a whopping $179.99. Because I guess he has that flame coming out of his boots there. And the Hulk comes in at $199. So a little bit of a, you add those up, it's pricey to get the display going, but I think together they do look good. What do you guys think? Are you guys past this? Like, you guys past the Avengers
Yeah, this is too
movies
late.
and characters,
yeah,
and it's
a
like,
little.
I am
Okay.
not.
I'm
I'm not
not
past
Over
it.
it, bro.
I
I'm not at
want.
all.
I want more, but not in this scale. So.
okay. Would you
Yeah,
would
I
you
think
want
it's
something
for-
like this? Would you want something like this in quarter scale?
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine?
I would love
That's
that.
big.
Yeah, that would be
That's
a
what
big
she said.
display. How about anyone else here interested in this?
I would have liked to see Thor maybe behind Captain America and Widow. Oh wait, Hawkeye's back there. Never mind.
Hawkeye's there. Yeah.
Well, Danny, they're
Or
not
maybe
all.
between Hawkeye and Iron Man
Danny.
in the back.
You
Danny,
can play.
move
You can
them.
play with it. Yeah, you can move them. They're all separated,
no, but
right?
he's
These-
gonna be covered. Like he should be hovering down or something.
So you
Or
put a
coming
rate.
down or
You put a riser, a plastic.
Well,
one of those plastic
technically,
little
in this
risers.
scene, they were all level anyway, so
Yeah. Well,
they were in a circle.
you can play around with it. How about you, Sean? This is something that would fit in the Magic case setup.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely. I would consider it. I have to take some closer looks at it. I've wanted something like this. What is it? The Pops. They made something similar, obviously, with their branded stuff that I thought about getting, but this would be pretty cool too. I already have all these in Hot Toys variants, or that scale. So I'm not sure I need it, but definitely cool. That I'm a sucker for interconnecting bases, so I think that's cool. So yeah, I'm not sure I'll get it, but it's definitely cool.
Fern Brenton, any? I think you guys, you're safe to say you're almost like me, just sick of the whole Marvel. Let's move on. We're hitting the next phase. Let's leave this in the past. What do you guys think?
It's like 11 years too late.
Yeah.
Only Marvel I'm looking forward to is Danny's 9.8.
Oh boy, we're getting there.
Too much
Give me
hype.
two more. Two more. I'll sneak
Can I
two
have it?
more little announcements here, and we're in there.
9.6. Maybe a
This
9.6.
thing, I just wanted to mention them. What it was shown: Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo,
Oh,
Leonard from Big Bang.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Gleamer the turtle.
These display the same way as the
version,
Avengers.
bro.
They all have like little bases. $39.99 a pop. Whatever. Nice for your desk. Okay.
I ordered them. These are dope.
Shame on you. How
Are you
could
serious?
Wow.
These are dope. I love Ninja
Well,
Turtles.
congrats,
like,
then.
I'm about to pull the
tons of-
trigger too, bro.
Tons of my collection.
Pull the trigger.
Wow.
Not here.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
nice.
they're dope, dude. I like them.
Wow.
Plus,
I
for
like
40
them
bucks a
too.
pop, screw it, man. Like, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Like I would get this over the
nice.
Avengers.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Shut up, Danny.
What the?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Next one. The only quarter scale they showed. Now, we didn't like the Weta one. Imagine this one. This is Nightmare Batman quarter scale at a whopping $9.99. $9.99 for this. These are the only
$10?
pictures I pulled because this is ridiculous. You don't get any swap outs. You don't get any. This is all you get for $9.99. At least with the Weta one, you got $11.99, an extra $100. At least you're getting the swap outs.
It looks too clean.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
too
too
clean.
It looks a little cartoonish.
This is-
Frank hit the
Mandate
nail on
for the
head.
Captain Morgan pose.
This was bad.
Yeah, but this one actually looks better, like the pose, than the Weta one. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
more
it's the same.
successful
It's
to
the
me.
same pose, just a different angle.
It's better. It looks better. That's what I think. The other one looks kind of like what Zach.
Yeah,
said.
but Danny, does this pose merit spending $1,000 on it?
No.
It's a
But I
different
do
kind
like
of
this
pose.
pose better. Like I
This
like
looks
the
like-
flow of it better.
This looks like dog
trying
shit,
to
dude.
detach the
Yeah.
pose.
Does Iron Studios do quarter scale often?
Yeah, they
They've
did
showed
some.
a couple, Dean. I think they do the comic stuff better than the movie stuff. But
Yeah,
they did
I
the
was
Black
gonna
Widow, and I think that's the best quarter scale Black Widow ever done.
Because
It's
I've
also
seen
Get him
the
outta
only
here.
one.
their
Daredevil.
1/10 scale
him outta
stuff, and I'm not. I don't buy it. Literally and like metaphorically.
They've succeeded on some. I'll say that. They have the best quarter scale Daredevil out there. And they have the best quarter scale Black Widow.
That's true. The Daredevil is.
The Queen isn't
one-
released yet, so don't fucking
Amazing.
argue with me, John.
No, the Daredevil
Saying
is the one
out.
to beat. Iron Studios Daredevil is the one to beat right now
The thing
for that character.
that immediately jumped out at me is that fucking tire. Why is that? Why? Why
got
do they have
foam all
that
over it?
smack dab in the middle of the base like that?
Yeah.
That one,
And the
the
underbase
Weta one
is-
looks
here
like
we
his
go
balls
again.
stuck together. This one looks like he's airing them out. Okay.
Yeah, this one.
Daminator says
Yeah, they're
"It was
both
all a
really weird."
dream."
Okay, guys, we made it,
This
guys.
one's more heroic. I think.
Danny, shh. We made it.
Jason's fucking blind.
We're
So-
talking. We're talking expensive paper now, and you know what that's gonna lead us to. All right,
Thank
we're gonna kick it off.
Dungeons and Dragons unboxing.
Danny, jeez, there go
I'm
half
outta
the
here.
viewers.
How dare you.
We're gonna talk expensive paper comic books. That's the second
Just
half of
that?
the show,
More like 80%.
and we're gonna kick it off with You've Got Mail. Now Danny is gonna go up first because Danny, like I said, for anybody who's just joining the show, we got 57 people in here. Appreciate the support. Hope you guys are having a good time in the club. Hashtag Club Life. Zach, drop it again. I want to see it in the
baby.
chats. Hashtag Club Life.
My life.
I want to see it everywhere. Danny waited. He got he got his 9.8 back. Oh well, we don't know if it's
don't know
9.8.
if
You
it's
see,
nine-
maybe I could see
I
through the
think it's
box. See,
9.6 at
that could
best.
have been. Anyways, he got his slab back, still sealed in the box. He's gonna open it up. We're excited. Before he does that, though, he got something else. He got a print in that he wants to talk about quickly. Tell us, Danny, what's this about?
So me and both me, Sean, and Sean Usby, we picked this up this morning. It went on pre-order. The Jim Lee triptych poster, like these used to
Clubbing
be
with Pancake and the
three
boys.
vertical posters back in the day, like in the 90s. So they redid them, put them all together, and I think it's recolored.
Nice.
Where was I?
Beautiful
when
pickup.
This happened.
It sold out in like less than 15 minutes,
Damn,
something like that. So
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
Guys-
the 9.8 cat.
I have
oh yeah, there was
54
only
people.
200.
I have 54 people in the chat. I'm not seeing hashtag Club Life, guys. I need to see hashtag Club Life. We'll shut it down, guys.
Shut
We'll
you
shut
down.
the club down early. You're gonna break Danny's heart. I'm kidding. That's a sweet pickup. Oh, you said it was yourself
Shut
and
you
Sean?
down, Danny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, baby.
Sweet. All right, guys.
Wow.
Jesus, clip that.
We made it.
To NWO for life.
We made it to the point. You guys ready?
Yo, are we really unboxing it now?
No, we'll wait till next show, Danny.
No, who's touching my cameras? We're not unboxing it yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Put it back. We are, but hold on. I'm gonna do. Hold on a second. Don't touch. Don't touch.
Shut you down.
There we go. So,
Shut you down,
Danny, explain to us. This is what we were. This was your first stream. Take it away. Like I have both slides. So explain to the viewers what this is.
So this was the pricing of when I submitted the books, which was back in November. Like, I think it was the middle of November. We did the show, and I sent it off to my presser, and then he was gonna send it off to CGC, which was, I think, at the end of November to early December, and then we got them back, or we got the bulk of it back. I think it was the end of January, right?
Yeah.
So it was only like a month, a little over a month. 2 months, I think, right? 2 months for everything to be done, and then I had to wait for this this Ultimate Fallout because CGC goes when it's a higher tier book like this, which is like a estimated at over, it could be over $1,000. They put it into a separate tier, so it was shipped on its own or graded on its own, and I got the label, like it has the miles label.
So let's talk about price point
Why'd
here.
you get the miles label, Danny? No.
Why not, man?
Oh,
well, I
those
didn't even
labels
have
are
a
so
choice.
ugly.
My presser did it for me.
Those go for money, man. Those labels go for money. Now,
So
Danny, let's just do a
that's
quick
the value
comparison.
back in November.
go.
So 9.8 was 2,662. A 9.6 was 897, and a 9.4 was 679, and the raw near mint was just 624.
Okay, so now let's look at today's values. Go ahead.
Okay. So today, like the 9.8 has gone up, substantially. It's only been 4 months since then, 4 months. So it's now like up to 3,555 for 9.8, which I don't think I got, but we can all cross our fingers. A 9.6, which is pretty. I'd be lucky if I got it too, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's a 9.4. So 9.6 is 1,394, and 9.4 is 1,037, which I think safe to say I got 9.4. But if I'm
Danny, we don't want to hear you anymore. Go.
Danny,
This is it.
You said
Danny,
about
so-
every
The one
book
that you have,
support.
Zach?
What?
9.6. Danny, so you had to pay a percentage, so I guess from that percentage you paid, you kind of already know what you got?
What do you mean?
Don't you have to pay a percentage of the book's price to get it graded?
No, it's already bumped up to a higher tier because it's over $1,000 book.
Did you read this book when you got it?
Vintage Rebellion wants to know where you guys are going for these prices.
Okay.
It's on
So
a
we
cover
are
price?
going. Yeah. So yeah.
Website called the cover price.
Oh,
Danny's camera's holding strong tonight. You'd love to see
Yeah, we got a cover price and key collector. Those
If you got
two
a
are-
9.8
are-
on that Miles label, I'm gonna be so sad for you, bro. The classic label.
Why?
I don't like those Miles labels.
Okay.
Dude, I don't like you, bro.
Let's not feature chats right now. Hold on a
That
second.
seemed harsh as hell.
We're not going to feature any chats right now so we can see this. Holy boy. We've been waiting, guys.
I don't even know how.
I'm in full screen. I got rid of the chat.
Oh, mama.
Wait, I want to look at it first.
No, come on.
No.
Because I know there was one like spine.
I hope we got a 6.5.
A little bit of spine wear.
Wow.
So I want to
Yeah,
make
because
sure.
I want to look at it first. We've been waiting.
Danny,
I
Danny,
wanna
if you
remind
get a
you my birthday's in
9.8,
June.
Zach's gonna take his shirt off.
Well, let's not get too excited.
Well, I already had pepperonis on my pizza.
How dare you? My nipples are beautiful.
They really are. They're like little milk duds.
Little Hershey's Kiss.
Okay.
Little beasties.
I don't think it's a 9.8 because I
Wow.
still see a little bit of like it's breaking.
You
Danny,
said
you
that
say
last
that shit all the
Jesus
time.
Christ,
Danny, reveal it.
Every book
Daddy,
before.
Daddy,
Do one
fuck.
finger at a time.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
oh! I'm still happy with that. It's $1,000 book.
Can I have it?
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
we're
have one. Can
gonna
I have it?
we're gonna cut the show early
I don't have
here.
it either.
Whoa, wait a minute. I have
See,
books.
I knew that little spine tick was gonna be a issue because it
Damn.
color breaks.
Yeah, but it's only one spine tick.
Damn,
Yeah, but
Daniel.
You can't have color. You can't have color breaking in 9.8.
I saw a 10 bloody spine tick book get a 9.8. 3 of them were color breaking. The guy on YouTube showed us.
That guy just got the sloppy toppy though. That's why.
I was gonna
Whatever.
say, yeah.
It's okay, Danny. 9.4 is still good.
Let's give him a round of applause, boys.
It's not to our standards, but it's still good.
Hey, who wants to buy 2 9.4s? First full appearance and first cameo appearance.
Hey, give me that full appearance, Danny.
I'll let you, boy. I still cannot believe I don't have these fucking books. But anyways, go on.
How about the other thing? You got another book, Danny, no? You want to show off quick?
Wait, what else did I get?
Didn't you
Like
show him
all
on Slab?
are new this week?
Yeah, dude, this is the new This Week segment. This is the You Got
So I
Mail
picked up
segment.
This 9.8 of Dark Phoenix.
Nice.
By Jay, what's his name? Anacleto. So it's a virgin. So I wanted to get this to kind of display next to my Dark Phoenix, XM Dark Phoenix.
Is that a 9.8?
Oh yeah, Anacoletto, yeah.
The only time I can get 9.8 is when I pay for it.
With Wolverine?
Wow.
Bullshit,
Like pussy.
bro.
See, I didn't understand. Yeah,
Jeez.
maybe
Wow.
that's why I got it for like $50. 'Cause they put a
Oh
I
my
don't understand
God.
why they paid for the Wolverine label.
Fucking
Zach, this is a Zach. Let me teach you some manners. This is a respectful show. This is a respectful show.
I missed it. What'd he do? Damn it, I missed it.
He's 9.8. Boba Fett.
Oh, nice.
War of the
Boba
Bounty
Fett.
Hunters #4. John
Why is it
Tyler
naked?
Christopher. Negative
Yeah.
covers.
He forgot to
Beauty.
draw the rest of it.
You got him in already, huh?
Yeah, they just came in today. Then I bought the holiday special version.
Oh shit.
Nice, man.
Dude, I wish I could fucking draw half a picture and get paid.
What else did I get? Well, I got some Iron Fist. This is like my new this week from.
Oh, yeah. Same
thought
here.
you
Pick
don't
that
get-
copy up.
I thought you don't get new shit.
That's a spec book. That has new. That has first
Here's
appearances.
the
That
first,
there's a good
first
spec.
of the new Iron Fist.
You said
Yeah.
you don't do new specs. You're a damn liar, bro.
Yeah. Once in a while. I don't go chasing. So I grabbed this off of the bins because I was.
Oh,
Don't go
chasing
chasing
either.
waterfalls, bro.
I got Avengers 246, the Maria Rambeau's first appearance. So I think she's gonna show up, Photon, as Photon. And I heard.
Well,
that she's
she
gonna
already
be
has.
No, but in her.
Not as Photon.
with-
She's only been
exactly.
as the pilot.
She okay. So would it be her first appearance if she got her powers in Scarlet Witch already?
That's her
What do you
daughter.
mean?
I thought it was Monica Rambeau that's in Vision.
No, this is the first
WandaVision.
appearance.
It is, but that's not. What? Who's that, Danny? Who's the first?
This is the
appearance
mom,
then? Yeah, the mom.
Maria.
Oh,
Rambeau,
okay.
Maria.
The,
Oh,
the
okay.
pilot.
Dingas?
Jeez.
I don't think
Two
she's gonna
different
show up.
names.
I don't think she's gonna
She
show up.
might.
She's already
You
been
never know.
casted.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna see her
Everyone-
as her though.
You're just a hater.
Who's that? Wolverine and who?
I'm just a hater. You talk shit about both those comics you got. You fuck.
What
Hey,
did I talk
settle
about?
it. Oh
Isn't
boy,
that
get
like
security,
Nico
guys.
Or something?
So I bought these off of Whatnot. I wanted to
Yeah,
experiment
bitch.
because there's this guy called Post-War Comics. I really like what he offers. So as like, I mean, it's kind of like an advice thing too, I guess. Like, if you're getting into Whatnot, you got to be careful with some of the sellers because
Yeah.
you don't know how they grade. So I just wanted to do a test run. The guy said this book is near mint and this one's very fine. So I bought like these cheap books just to figure it out, and yeah, very much. This is like a 9.4, I think, easily, and this is like an 8.0.
Beautiful.
So I think you can try these Whatnots. Don't go crazy, like just try a cheap book. And
Mm-hmm.
if the grades equal what they said, then you continue buying from them.
Run with it.
Like better books. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing with this guy called Rage Theo.
Oh, Rage
He
Steele's
said
good. He's
this
on
was-
the.
Yeah.
He's with that big network.
Skeleton.
Skeleton and Nerdy Girl and Tom.
So he said this was about Very Fine Plus, which I think it's also accurate. So
Sweet.
it's safe, if you don't go crazy buying those big books right off the bat. I tried dabbling in the smaller books and then just testing out their grading methods.
Listen, nice pickups, Danny. Danny, again, you're a sweet angel. It's not a 9.8, but it's a 9.4. That's fine. As long as it's above 9, that's my rule. But you're still my 9.8.
I was about to say that, you
it's-
motherfucker.
It's well worth it because I paid $3.99 for this when it first came out.
Okay.
And grading
You
was
don't have
about
to justify it.
$75. So this is a $1,000 book.
It's worth, of course,
So I'm
it's worth it.
netting
9.4.
already.
That's a whole 9.8 as a whole.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sell it or are you just holding on to it?
At 9.4, maybe.
Also,
I was
well,
really
you hit me
hoping
up
for
first.
9.6 at minimum.
You hit me
Like,
up.
my ultimate goal is to get a X-Men #1. So
What grade do you want an X-Men
Danny,
#1?
does
Like a
your
3.0?
Does your presser tell you what he thinks it'll come back as when he sends it?
No. Well, I don't talk to him about that.
Why not? Would that would not be something people are interested in? I would ask him like, "Hey, what do you think in your opinion after you pressed it? Like, what would it come back as?"
I think he's got too many clients to be.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to bother him too. Yeah, he's got like a million
I'm
clients.
fucking paying this
Well, not
guy
a
to do
million.
something. I'm gonna bother him.
Well, you're not wrong, Eddie, but
Well, you can do it too. I was gonna submit it no matter what because I know the value of the book.
No, I don't. I just thought it would be an interest. It would be something I would want to ask, I guess.
Zach, what do you got there?
Zach, give us a quick view there. What you picked up?
How dare you? Advanced Dungeons and Dragons #1 from December 1988. I paid starting bid
All right,
on
guys.
it. Was
Eddie, what did you pick
$22.
up? Anything?
Get
No,
the
I'm only-
fuck out of here! I'm just kidding. $22 for it, and Danny looked it over, and Brenton did as well. They think it might be a good candidate for grading, so I think we're gonna do a San Antonio send to Comic Book Presser and see what we can get with a few of our books.
Awesome.
I got some books as well.
Let me get you set up there, D.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got Punchline #1, 9.8.
Oh, nice.
As you know, I'm on a Punchline kick.
Another
There's that
one?
Another one.
But this, well, I got.
He's addicted, bro. I can never hear
I
shit
got
from
her
Dean
first
about.
cover appearance.
He told me
And
he
then this
hates
is her
Batman.
first solo book, right? And then I found something I didn't know existed, and I had to have it.
Shout out to Zach.
It's the first cover appearance, San Diego Comic Con exclusive.
Shout out to Zach.
Foil variant. Shout
Foil.
Out to Zach.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful back.
Nice.
You know, D, in the 90s, people hated foils. It was the end of comic collecting foils. Now, massive
Really? I think
comeback.
it's so cool.
Massive
They're
comeback.
So
now,
beautiful. Spider-Man 2099, first book with the foil, gorgeous.
Lethal Protector.
So I got this one, and then Big Fern. Shout out Fern. Sent me Batman '89, second printing, but I needed this, so he was nice enough and sent it my way.
What a nice guy.
He didn't even tell me he was
Jinx.
doing it. I just got a package in the mail. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Fern is the second guy with the heart of gold.
This is first cameo, Punchline.
Well,
So.
By the way, he's still here. He's just at the blackjack table, guys. So he's still here. If you got questions, you ask it. He's just at the table.
Yeah, those are, I also got a ton of other books, but other people want to go, so go ahead. But yeah.
All right, Branton.
Very beautiful.
All right, I
Kick it off,
I
brother.
trimmed this pile down a little bit because it was just too much. But I got this Venom #2 from the current series. That's a Hulk 181 homage.
Nice.
It's just a great cover. And then this finally came in. It's just Venom #4 variant cover that I thought looked really cool. And then I also got a Venom 5 1 in 25 variant cover. That was also very cool.
He shoots chain now.
Well, it's actually his son that has the Venom symbiote, so that's probably what they do to differentiate it a little bit. But I also got this Hulk 3 variant cover, and it's just looked awesome with the Hulk fighting the Hulk Buster.
That's a beautiful cover. And tell us, the first shipment of that book you were telling me was damaged, so you had to get it
Yeah, so
You had
I
to
had to
reorder
actually
it.
wait for them. They had to destroy all the copies they got because the cover was ruined from the printing process.
Yeah.
So they had to wait for a new batch to come in that they could actually send out to customers.
Wow.
And then just some new books that came out. This was a Hulk #4 that came out. It's just great art by Ryan Otley, who is pretty famous for his Invincible stuff. And then same with Danny. Got the new Iron Fist #1. And then a Thor 22.
Oh, that book sold out fairly quickly over here. That was the Thor gets his new powers.
Yeah. And then I got two 9.8 slabs. So this is a King in Black variant that is by Tyler Kirkham and signed by Tyler Kirkham. And it's a
Beautiful.
nice homage to the Kraven's Last Hunt with Spider-Man digging out of the grave, but instead it's Venom. And then this other, it's King in Black number 3, signed by Tyler Kirkham, and he did the variant cover for this, which is just Null with the Necro sword and the planet on it, which is really cool.
Sweet pickups, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Love to get those signature slabs. I love it. Fern, man. Let's hear that beautiful voice.
Yeah, I got a couple of stuff, some new, some old. Finally came in the Darth
Beautiful.
Vader 20, the Mando cover.
First cover appearance of
and
Mando
then-
and Grogu.
Yeah, and then I got a random Miles book that I won on OneNet for like $1.
Damn,
Nice.
you winning
Like-
stuff too?
Well, I had already gotten a couple of stuff, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. But I got the new Amazing Spider-Man that came out, and then the Detective Comics variant cover.
Okay.
Carnage number 1.
Oh, that's a new series.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Ghost Riders number 1.
Beautiful.
Batman variant cover.
There's a wraparound cover of
And
the
then-
Ghost Rider.
And then
I
a
forgot.
couple
Mhm.
of the
Was it a Crane variant? I don't remember,
Batman.
but it has
Batman.
Cosmic Ghost Rider on it.
Yeah, I
You
saw that
wanna get
one.
it.
He was holding a shotgun. Is it?
It's with
Oh, no.
it's the one with all the different versions of Ghost Rider on the cover, and it's a wraparound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
I also got Iron Fist number 1.
Beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good job, Fern,
And
man.
then Death of Superman.
Yeah.
The Iron Fist Bros.
First appearance of Tim Drake.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a good one.
This cool cover right here. It's kind of hot.
Kraven.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
2 of
Part of that
94.
Kraven's Last Hunt story.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's showing up in the movies.
And then one of my favorite covers
Dude, that's one of my favorite
right there.
covers.
Nice, love
X-Men
it.
268.
Nice.
And Year 1, Part 1.
Oh, nice. Going back.
Very cool.
Wolverine number 2. Spider-Man number 1.
Some nice
Detective
books,
Comics.
Fern.
1000. And then there's a random one I just got because I like the cover.
Superman.
And then this Wolverine right here.
With a little foil there.
And
I have
and
that
then
one.
it's just this random one too. And then I also got, I don't know what happened to it, but I also got Year 1, Part 4.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet pickups, man.
Yeah.
Are you guys there?
And I had a couple of
Yeah.
I also had Darth Vader number 1 coming in today, but I guess it didn't come in. It'll probably come in tomorrow.
Save it for next show.
Yeah.
Beauty. Nice haul. Let's go, Sean. I'll go last. Sean, what's going on, man? Show us.
I got a bunch, but I'll trim it down. So this is Avengers 3, first appearance of Red Panther, the Sway variant with Miles on the front.
Nice.
I'm still trying to track down the cover A because I like it, but yeah, I'll stick with that for now. Variant of Black Panther 3. Just picked that up the other day. Again, I would like to get the cover A, but variant will do, just to have that spec book. As with everybody else, the Iron Fist, but this is the 1 in 25.
What's the Black Panther 3 spec?
What's his name?
It's supposed to be a first appearance of that Tozin.
Yeah, Tozin, something like that. It's just a new
okay.
character.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And this is 1 in 25 for that Iron Fist.
Nice.
This I picked up during an unknown auction. I just thought it was a cool cover. I've seen it before and I wanted it. It's a Perillo variant of Ghost Rider number 1. And it's Cosmic Ghost Rider. I just think it's a dope as hell.
Did
cover.
you guys see the one with when he
is
has
really
the glove?
The Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Trinity
got that this
That
Gauntlet.
one's
week. Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to get that one.
This also got during unknown sale. This is Venom 3, Tyler Kirkham Color Splash. First appearance of Null, so I finally got one of these. Pretty stoked on this one.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Then just a few other auctions that I got. I got a few lenticulars. I've wanted them for a while, so you probably won't be able to tell. So, but so they're different. And there we
Oh,
go.
his head looks too small though. Just kidding.
So that's one. This is another one. Jean Grey and an X-Men cover. It's pretty cool. And then this one is probably my favorite. This is a Deadpool and Amazing Spider-Man swap. It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. Then I did get some slabs as well.
Is that the one that you won on Whatnot?
Yeah, all these I got on Whatnot, pretty much. Yeah.
Dude, nice shirt.
I got this on Whatnot too.
It's a boy
When I
Jen
bid in the
Mint.
last second and I didn't know it was you bidding.
Yeah.
That's a Jen Mint shirt, no?
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
Jen Mint shirt. Yeah. Fern, this is this one that that you bid up on me. And then I did get some slabs as well. Let me show them really quick. So I am on a hunt to get all the McFarlane Spider-Man run, just the initial 1 through 16 in 9.8. And I already had some in CBCS, so I am going with CBCS still. So I got 4, 6, and this one I like a lot. This one is 14.
Sweet.
They're not totally 100% valuable, but they are. I just like the covers a lot. And then one more. This one I got from Mike in the Patreon chat. So give a what out.
Oh,
shout out
beautiful.
to him.
Oh, nice.
And I got this one. This is
First Omega
yeah.
Red.
Yes, exactly. First to make a red. So super stoked on it. After I'm always looking for 9.8s of the 1 through 11 of those as well. So I got a bunch to submit or just to buy. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah,
Congrats on the haul, man. Nice books. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shoot through this quick. Same as everyone else. I'm just gonna show it. This was through Whatnot because everyone here was sold out. Vader 20. But see how stupid this Whatnot seller was? Puts the sticker, stupid barcode sticker on the plastic, ruins the plastic bag. I hate to see it, but that's the first appearances of Mando and Grogu on the cover. We got Timeless. This is the issue 1, but second print. It's the first appearance of cover of Punisher with his new emblem on the chest. This is just Batman 89, a cover I wanted with Robin, that series that I was collecting.
Nice.
Issue number
Nice.
4. Yeah, it's a nice cover. I found it he had it in the back issue, so I picked it up. So specs for this week is I'm kind of getting on I'm following Geek Collector. I'm starting to pick up the specs I like for the week every week. So like everyone, I think this is a really good one. There's rumors that the show's coming, another show. So this is the Iron Fist number 1, and then we're going with again the Ghost Rider as well. And this is the Ghost Rider first team appearance of there's the government agency that's tasked to investigate Ghost Rider. There's a lot of first appearances here as well. So this has potential. And I just picked this one up because I really appreciated the cover art. This is Action Comics 1040. You have Superman, Batman, Robin, Flash, Green Arrow. And they're like arm wrestling Superman. They're putting all their might and
like
trying
the
to arm
Plastic
wrestle him.
Man.
Yeah, just such a beautiful. I really enjoy the artwork of this book. So that was my haul for this week. And yeah, guys, it's we still got 44 people in this chat. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Cash, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know if you're too much of a comic guy. Maybe something you get into in the future. Where is he?
What's
Are you
the
there, buddy?
question?
Yeah, what's the
I was saying-
question?
Oh, sorry. Have you ever been into comics? Is that something that you've ever wanted to dabble into, or you tried to and it just didn't interest you?
No, surprise. I had actually talked to Danny about it, and I was looking at.
Did you get that Scarlet Witch?
I didn't. Somebody got it before me, man. But I think I'm gonna keep searching for something Spider-Man or X-Men is what I'd be interested in.
Okay, sweet. Cool. All right, well, let's blow through this here. We're gonna talk some comic news because I always like to add that towards the later part of the show. You know, we're not. I'm not. Maybe Danny is, but I'm not a comic professional. But I like to look at the specs and see the potential because
I am nowhere near a professional.
Hot Toys is doing reissues, so I got to find something else to look into. So,
wow.
we got these two. Okay, this is news/keys that are coming out March 2nd, so the following week. So this is the Star Wars Darth Vader 20 that we basically all picked up. We have the first print. This is the second print. What's important about this one is if you notice the border around it, this is called the Beskar edition with a silver border. So I'd highly pick this one up. This is a cool copy to have, and I think it goes well with the first print. Second spec or key that's coming out next week is Star Wars High Republic. That's the one on the right there. It's the first full appearance of the Leveler. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of spec around Star Wars now. If we're gonna get a possible High Republic show, movie, Danny gave me some advice. I picked up the first issue, so that's marinating there in the.
I think they are pretty. I think they are going forward with.
Is it confirmed? Oh boy, so that's definitely a book I'd look into.
Confirmed, or I guess not 100%, but.
For our DC fans, we have Batman. This is a new 6-issue limited series. It sees a younger version of Batman in a race against time to recover a mysterious prized artifact that's very important to him from Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman. It's also the first cameo or full appearance of The Help. This is the first issue coming out next week. We also got Strange #1. It's a premiere issue with Clea in the role of the Sorcerer Supreme, and first appearance of a character named the Harvestman. I don't know the direction. You're getting it, yeah. I just think the direction with Strange, I just pick up any specs at this point, especially if you get it retail.
Picking this up too.
Yeah.
Plus the covers are dope. I like the covers.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. We also have Devil's Reign. This is Spider-Man #1. This is solicitation for this references that Rose is going to be returning, and Rose is the son of Kingpin that we saw in Amazing Spider-Man. And this is also for the previous story. This is a Devil's Reign tie-in. Now this one is for not for Zach yet. Zach's is coming. Oh no, I made a mistake. Okay, we'll fix it after. Spider-Woman, first full team appearance of Anti-Arachnine, Spider-Woman's version of Sinister Six. So again, she's coming. So that's something to look. Now I missed one. I missed the photos of it. This is the What If. Guys, hold on a second. What If Miles Morales #1. You guys got to look at that book. It's a 5-issue limited series where Miles is not bitten by a radioactive spider, but instead he's recruited by the government for the Super Soldier program. Check that book out, guys. Okay, and just to go quickly, I don't know if you guys... Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Zach, or whoever pulled that up.
I got this one on order at my local comic store. It's crazy because I really wanted this variant comic, but this is like a 1 in 500 variant, and they wanted like $400 for it. It's like
yep, $3.99. There's a shit ton. All those variants are like crazy prices.
Yeah.
Why is he a spec?
It's just another Miles book.
Yeah.
That's it? Is it? Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it.
Well,
Miles
the first appearance of Miles as Captain America.
Oh. And not only that, Eddie, but it's a What If, so we don't know if one of the What If episodes can.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
They do a season 2 or something.
I think they are. Exactly. I think it was announced that they're doing a season 2 as well. Oh, okay. I'll blow through these quickly as well. See if you guys have any of these copies. Let me know. I think Danny has a couple, but these are some. Yeah. These are some specs for the week that, essentially, the ones that have trendsetters that have been really increasing in price over the last week or so for the news. Yeah, of course, that trailer. Yeah, the Super Bowl trailer. We got Iron Strange. My God, Doctor Strange 2, the trailer.
Yeah.
So the first issue here is the Superior Iron Man, because that photo, that has the character in the suit flying to the sky, everyone's thinking it's Superior Iron Man. Some people have pulled it up, cleaned it up. It looks nothing like Iron Man. But this issue,
it might be Photon.
It's Iron Man.
Yeah, I think it's that Photon.
I don't even think it's them. I think it's something else that
it's definitely not Photon.
Yeah,
it's got hips.
I heard
it's got female hips and dark color.
I heard it could be Kang.
There's no way it's Photon.
Yeah, Fern. That's what I. That's yeah.
I heard.
So this raised.
It could be anybody. It's speculation.
Yeah, so the
Just
speculation
trolling
around
Danny
this is that trailer, the Doctor Strange trailer speculation regarding an unknown character flying around could be an Iron Man variant similar to Superior Iron Man. I don't know. We'll see. Number 7 came out in 2005. This is the first team appearance of the Illuminati, which is Professor X, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Iron Man, Namor, and Black Panther. Specs on this would be they spec'd it back in August that Professor Xavier was going to be involved in this film, and they sort of confirmed it with that trailer. People say they can hear Professor X's voice heard. So this book's really been flying. You have this one, right, Danny?
Dude, I have tons of those.
You have a lot of them?
Yeah, I have like 4 9.8s.
Let me have one.
I bought
What the
these when they were
hell?
$50 each.
So can you list them? I was trying to pick one of these up. I can't find
Wait,
them. I
which
find
one?
them.
The Illuminati one?
No, the Avengers, the new Avengers, number 7, the one in the middle. My local comic shop has it for $125. I'm like, what the hell am I $125?
What are those worth, Danny?
They're supposed to be 700, but I don't think they're gonna stay that much. I think it's
No,
go
they
down.
won't stay.
I think it's all
Yeah.
hype.
No. It's
I'll give you
For now.
150.
Well, I'm not gonna sell them for 150.
give you $160 right now.
I'll sell you the
Let's
raw
start
ones
bidding
for
more.
100.
I'll give you a hug.
Bunch of
Okay.
raws, too.
Third book on the right is the New Avengers, Illuminati number 1. I think Danny has this one as well. This is the first solo title featuring the Illuminati. So and it involves Planet Hulk and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. But this is a big spec as well. Essentially, it's Iron Man, Reed Richards, Black Panther, Black Bolt, Professor X, Doctor Strange. They agree to launch the Hulk into space for the safety of the planet, and then Namor is the only one who objects to the plan. So,
If you've never read that series, it's a good series. I
Dude,
like it a lot.
yeah, the Illuminati, like the miniseries 1 through 5, that's probably one of the best. Like one of my favorite miniseries I've read.
I'll have to check that out.
I love the cover art.
I think I saw it on
that's
the
Gabrielle
hub one
Delano.
time. Illuminati. It was very different.
Jeez. We're moving on to some movie news, okay? We got news this week or this past week that Wonder Twins, there's a movie in the works for HBO Max. So of course we see the first solo titled Wonder Twins series pop in price. That's the Wonder Twins issue number 1 from 2019. In the center you have
the kid in the locker, or
Dean. Let's leave the jokes to the professionals, okay?
that's not you, buddy. But seriously, there's a kid in the locker, or is it a monkey?
You're not that guy, pal.
Oh, it's a monkey.
Are you insulting
I
me?
see the tail.
I think it is the monkey. Yeah, Gleek.
Gleek.
That's the name of the
Okay,
monkey.
Oh, I don't know.
We got in the center. We got Amazon. Amazon. Oh my God! Amazing Spider-Man number 307. Guess what we got? Fred. I don't know his last name. Heikinger. He got news. There was news that he got cast as the Chameleon in Sony's Kraven the Hunter film, which is coming out. So this book, of course, is gonna. Of course, his original appearance was in what?
I don't know. I'm
Amazing
not a Spider-Man
Spider-Man
guy.
1.
Exactly. Amazing Spider-Man. Those are the prices you're going to pay for that book is astronomical. So what do people go? They go for the second appearances. They go for the second option. This is one of them. Origin of Chameleon. Specifically to his origin, it's his powers, his power upgrade. The origin of his power upgrade. This book saw an increase of 870% of copies sold this week.
And it's McFarlane too.
It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. The one next to it, same thing. It's another spec. That's his origin. So, some good books. So those are some specs, guys. I'd like to give you a little bit of comic news based on what we're looking at, based on movie releases and so forth. Just a little to the tail end of the show. Now, what I'm going to move on to, I mentioned that I wanted to showcase, like have a collector showcase. I put up a Facebook ad in our Collecting Weekly Auxiliary page just to get everybody involved. And I want a huge shout out to everybody who posted pictures so far. If you haven't, please go to the Collecting Weekly Auxiliary page on Facebook and you'll see a pop-up there. It's a pin right at the beginning with my beautiful face on it. post some pictures of your collection. Each episode, I'm going to take a photo or two and showcase a collector. And that's what we're doing today, right now. So be sure to do that. Everyone who did, I really appreciate it. Those pictures are going to be there, and I'm going to showcase over the next couple of shows. So these are photos of Luke, our good friend Luke O'Brien from Australia. I've had the privilege of streaming with him on Casual Nerd Problems show, Steve's show. A really nice guy, and he was nice enough to take some time to take pictures of his collection to show us. So I really appreciate it, brother. Great collection here. Some iconic pieces. And I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's a nice, clean setup. You got some nice museum display cases, some storage on the bottom. Everything looks clean, and the lighting is great. I think he had mentioned in the chat that he used certain LED strips, which is great. And I think
custom shelving too, right?
Yeah. My only nitpick was it's collecting weekly. He's not he's not watching Collecting Weekly, but that's okay. That's Astro's channel, guys. Be sure to go.
Cool too.
Astronomers, make sure to check him out on YouTube. Great guy talking about statues as well. He gave us another photo.
I like the smaller unit.
Smaller
Pretty
scale,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, he did.
Ghostbusters.
I like.
He did an awesome job.
It's got a mixture of everything.
And it's clean, right? It's like nicely lit, organized, beautiful.
Lots of variety.
I appreciate it. Awesome job, brother. All right, guys. We made it. We made it to the end.
That's it.
Episode.
There was like 20 photos in there. You put 2 photos.
I only put one. I told you I'm showcasing. I'm showcasing one collector. One collector. As we go. Do you see how long the show sheet was? Tons of stuff. Well, we're at 2 hours already. This show's supposed to be an hour to an hour and a half. Zach, I'm gonna tell you something, okay?
It's on you, bro.
On this show here, Collectors Club.
Do you remember one thing this you better hear? You want to talk all this old school bullshit about the rules? Well, here's a rule you might remember. I'm the fucking one who calls the shots.
I'll shut you down, John.
I gotta use
Not
that one.
true at all.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
the
not true at
motherfucking
all.
one,
What the
the
fuck?
I know.
What do you
I had
say?
to use.
I'm the motherfucking one.
I'm the
fucking
motherfucking
one.
fucking guy.
I just want
I
to let
love
everyone
that
in
line.
the comments know
That's
that
an
this is
amazing
the
line.
last episode of Collectors Club, so I really
You've
hope you
gobbed
enjoyed
your
it.
last ghoul, my guy, bro.
Hey, listen,
I had
he's
to
the
find-
motherfucking one, the fucking one, okay?
Listen, I took like an hour getting all these clips. I had to find a way to use it, and Zach is the one that mentioned it. So
Amazing.
Yeah,
I had to
John.
find
I'll
another.
shut you down, John.
I shut you down. John's pretty good. I gotta play that one. Where is it? Did I delete it? Oh well, whatever.
dare
Not
you.
fast enough. Here.
48 hours from now, if they're not convinced, I'm not convinced. I shut you down, John.
Shut you down, John.
That was good. The chat's convinced. We're good, guys. No, but no disrespect to Zach. I love Zach. It was just good timing. I had to use it. Okay, guys. Well, let's get here to. These are the pillars, guys. Like I've said it before, the pillars that are holding this community together. I'm gonna go through them here. We got Sean Fear, Ian Seaby, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley. We got Ekwan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, Chris Letty, David Jones, Sam Gist, Daminator, Danny Lee, the sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krat, Big Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Blonsky, Rick DeGregorio, Alvin Jules, The Everyday Collector, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Erwin Azucena, The Illustrious Rainer, Alan Morgan, Tukathri, Wah, Seth Tucker, CC3PO, Scott Smith, Don Mayton, Bola Boyd, Jimmy James, Stephen Percha, Sean Yautsy, Scott Bradley, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras. We got Eddie Manzanares, Lou Bennett, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, Gigi the Judgmental, and Dean.
Brenton Palmer.
That's it, guys.
Damn, didn't even get a smile out of Brenton. What the fuck?
Okay, it's his last show. Guys, these are our stickers for March. We got the beautiful holographic Pose Wars sticker. And that beautiful face over there in blue, Dylan from Small Talk. You'll love to see it. Guys, if you guys want to be part of our pillar system and get your wonderful, beautiful name inscribed in the pillar, we got 3 choices here for you guys. We got the Sweet Angel tier, which is $5 a month. With this, you get what the heck? With this, you get exclusive swag from Collecting Weekly's network. You get stickers. You get, and this is just for $5 a month. The certified crispy. You also get, with all these tiers, you also get access to our After Dark episodes right there alone. The $5 is worth it. The certified crispy tier is $15 a month. This tier includes an official certified crispy certificate, assistance with figure fixes by Zach, and yeah, of course that's a steal as well. I don't know. Zach does some great work with the Joy of Hobbying. You can check that out as well. You got the What a Guy tier, $25 a month. That includes signed Collecting Weekly Live 18 by 24 silhouette poster. That is signed by Dean and Zach. Those signatures get that slabbed. That doubles. You get doubles of all the stickers as well, and all the benefits of the previous tiers. So that is great. YouTube channel members, we're gonna thank Mojo Z78, OG Fan, Absolute Irwin, The Primricas, Test Chess 1, Mark Pearson, Dark Avenger 702, Ben Thomas, OMFG Rick, Justin H, Mike Oxlong, Paul Schreiber, S Beam, Andrew Giebo, Andreas IB, CC3PO, Daminator, and our newest member just this evening. Thanks for the support, buddy. Lemur Hernandez. Thank you to all of you guys for supporting the channel.
Wow. You love to see it.
Our network, guys. These are all the shows. You're not going to find shows like this anywhere else. Not on TV, not on Netflix, not on Disney Plus. No, we're not even on YouTube. That's how far I'll go. You got Collecting Weekly, our main show. We also have After Dark, Collecting Weekly, live unboxing, Live and Let Dice. We got our wonderful show from the boys across the pond, OFAC, In and Outs of Collecting, hosted by my beautiful friend there, Eddie. Got Bricks and Brews, Pose Wars, which is going to be dropping, Zach, tomorrow, right? We have our episode tomorrow?
10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Beautiful. Small Talk, the Ringcast, and the club where you guys are hanging out right now. Zach, you want to tell us about our social media pages over here?
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook. Our page is Collecting Weekly. Our group is Collecting Weekly Auxiliary. You can also find us on Instagram at Collecting Weekly, at Collecting Weekly _clips, at The Everyday Collector, and at In and Outs of Collecting for stats.
Appreciate that, brother. Guys, if you want to support the channel, but Patreon isn't something for you, you can support us through YouTube as well. If you're a Patreon, you can join for 99 cents, and if you're not, you can join the Peanut Gallery for $2.99, guys. This anything helps. Anything helps us keep the lights on here.
We gotta update that slide because we have
Do we?
more badges and emojis now.
Alrighty, we'll keep that for next show, guys. We made it, guys. We made it. I got to use all my clips that I put in. I love them.
Probably got copyrights.
Every
right?
single one?
Do you think so? No, they're all less than 10 seconds.
Dude, a few of them were pretty long. I don't know. I have to
You
wait
think so?
till
He always,
till-
I don't know, Zach. He always makes sure
Gets
they're
away with
under
it?
10, so.
They're always under 10. I think the longest
Even
one was 8
when I
seconds.
send him some, he'll say, "Cut him down, cut him down." So.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, I
it
got to
gets
use.
you though, man.
got
It
to
depends
use
on
all-
what's in the background of the clip.
Actually, I didn't get to use one of them. We're gonna save it for the end here.
Oh, God.
Anybody have any shouts? Anybody have anything to end the show
Shout
with?
out to John, an amazing conductor. I didn't think
Oh,
it was
man.
possible, but he kept it to the. There's no funny business on this club shit. So
This is.
and he didn't have to. He didn't even have to be like me and yell at Cash beforehand to keep his mouth shut. So.
How dare you
Wow.
talk to my cash
Poor
like that?
Cash. He's still upset about that. Look at him.
I was just playing with him, man.
Guys, I'm gonna get it dark here for just 10 seconds. I just want to give thoughts and prayers to what's happening in the world with Ukraine. Just any viewers, any supporters of the channel, anybody over there who have family there. Both myself and the CW crew, we just want to send you guys our thoughts and prayers.
And Deshaun
And,
Penn. Hopefully,
stay
he stays-
positive. Things will get better.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, Eddie. But yeah, thoughts and prayers to you guys. So we'll do this here to end the show.
Everybody to raise their glasses.
We're gonna raise the glass, guys, to another great show
To
at the
Ukraine.
Collectors Club. Okay, it's been
The
a pleasure
ghost
with this.
of Kiev
To the ghost of
Sean
Kiev.
Penn.
It's been a pleasure with these gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you something, okay? The chat, Paul, Lane, thank you guys for the super chats and the support. And I'm going to tell you this, okay? You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll leave it with that.
I hope you know that you made today a very special day by just your being you.
Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you.